All right, chat. I got a confession to make. I'm pregnant. Oh, I'm pregnant. Look at me. Look at my belly. look at my belly. Oh. Look at the fucking cat. Look at him. Hi. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Blah, blah, blah. I got big baby. Big baby belly. Look at the baby. It's a boy. What?
It's like that scene in Alien.
I rushed to get stream started while I had him in here. Look at the boy. Hello, boy. Hello. Look at him. He's like, let me the fuck out. Anyway, chat, how you guys all doing today? Hi. He's so fucking mad. Jesus. Bro, what are you doing? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He wants to be born. He wants to be birthed. Come on, buddy. I need you to... Fuck, what? 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 He wants to be let into the outside world, but I don't want to get him caught in the zipper. Stop it. Stop it. Be born. Be born. I'm giving birth. I'm giving birth to the boy. Boy birth. Boy birth. Ah! Oh my god. Is that what labor feels like? Oh my god. Oh boy birth. That's boy birth. Anyway. No turn. Alright, chat. Now that you guys have experienced the miracle of life, how we all doing? Alright. So, welcome in. Love starting off stream with some good old-fashioned childbirth. Am I right or am I right? Today, if you couldn't tell, we are playing Limbus. Just kidding, we're playing black screen. My favorite, honestly. Maybe that's what I'll do one day. I'll just have a whole stream of black screen, and it'll be awesome. But yeah. So last time we finished Canto 4, and I still haven't fully recovered from that, right? You know, that was almost a 9-hour stream too, so it was one hell of a journey to say the least. Who knows? Maybe my quadcast has run its lifespan eventually. I'll think your chest ripped open like an alien movie. I got a C-section. But yeah, so between streams, I didn't really get to do a lot of grinding. It's only been like 2 or 3 days. I almost have enough lunacy for a temple though. So we will get to do a little bit of gambling today. But looking around, like there's nothing that crazy. What is it? I keep looking at this ideality stuff, and I guess it makes more sense now, because it always said Yi Sang ideality in front of it, but I never quite understood why it said that, like why Yi Sang. But I guess like it's like the wing, you know? Why is this the beach episode? Because it's the beach episode, man. I don't know. How would I know? My socks off? I gotta get my dogs out. My name is Yi Sang. I made the mirror. All right. But yeah, I already did my daily pulls for today. I did them about like 12 p.m. last night. We'll be able to do ours in about 30 minutes. I apologize for being a little late today. I had to go grab my wife, so I'm a little bit of a mess. Between that and me being pregnant, I really rushed to start stream. I wanted to stream childbirth, so you know. But yeah. For now, I mean, there's not really a lot to get us started off with today. You know, I mean, all of this stuff, you know, all the events, they're still going on. Nothing's really changed on that front. I'm trying to work my way up to the Heathcliff ID here, but very unsuccessfully, because I bought a lot of thread. Off stream, I managed to get Sinclair up to a nice crisp level 33. We got him at level 1 yesterday. I did a little bit of grinding for that. And so yeah. Which is pretty good, actually, considering that now we have a pretty solid lineup of people. Ooh, what's appetite? Ooh. Ooh. Uptime 4 seems interesting here. But yeah, sorry, I got fucking sidetracked by that. But I mean, now we have a pretty solid team because uptide 3, 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 uptide. Actually, sorry, uptide 4 is on the bottom here. So we got some good fucking characters coming out. They're probably gonna help us out a lot today. But first things first. The beach episode, baby. That's what I like to fucking see. Literally aptly titled that. I'm very excited. I heard we get to see Sinclair in a skimpy outfit. Unfortunately, we don't get to see Ishmael. But you know, I'm very excited. Let me make sure my camera's all good though, because I'm a fucking camera freak. Probably fine. And let's fucking go. Just head straight in, you know. I fucking love Sinclair, by the way. It's weird because it's just abbreviated C-I-N-Q Claire. So I don't really know how to pronounce it other than Sinclair. It's been about 2 weeks since we took care of the job at J-Corp, or at K-Corp, sorry. And the immense dullness of traveling through a nest by car was just starting to sink in. Pretty sure I saw a road that looked exactly like this one 30 minutes ago. The way roads are built in the nests and back streets are rather dissimilar. Okay, this could just be Charon being an idiot. Sinclair. 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 Like, I don't know. If we were navigating the back streets, we would have been able to find a shortcut through the alleyways and corners. But navigating a nest in an automobile beats driving through this absolutely abominable traffic congestion. Trigger warning, passionate men kissing. Yes! Finally, my Limbus Company yaoi. I guess that's why people with cash to spare spend it on W Corp's warp trains and such. Ooh. The warp trains. They are... The bus fell silent as everyone seemed to simultaneously recall the warp train they saw in the mirror worlds. Oh! Ooh, that's kind of interesting. So they know. The thing is, I thought warp or W Corp singularity was kind of ousted after the incident, you know? Like after the incident with Love Town and the fact that they weren't able to recover everything. But I might be wrong. I think I prefer riding the bus. Fair enough. D'accord. Why don't we all take a nice nap like he? I'm bored to death just staring out the window. So we spent days upon days of boredom on the bus, making very little progress. Towards a tunnel that seemed to lead somewhere. We're almost there. The road will free up once we exit this tunnel. We're going through the water, baby. Just as Fel said, the traffic jam appeared to visibly improve, allowing us to make actual progress. That's crazy, though, that K-Corp is so big. Because I know we were talking about this last stream. That is literally like a several week-long road trip just to get through K-Corp. Bastito says hi. Hi, Bastito. Because when you think about it, like a cross-country trip through America, about like 2 days, I think. I could be dead wrong on that, but I think like 2 days. 3, maybe 4. Less than a week. Less than a week. And obviously this is saying that there's traffic jams, but you know. That's just nuts. That's good. I can't see much yet, but I'm glad we're almost there. Speaking of which, our destination was... Yes, indeed. Once again, we were being blindly led along by our guide who knows where. Or to who knows where. It takes 2 days to get from one side of Texas to another. The fuck are you on about? Bro, hang on. Maps. California. Directions. My location. Then I'll just do where I am right now. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, it's taking a minute. 41 hours. 41 hours. Like, that's not a ton. 41 hours? That's nothing. I can make that trip easy. Easy. 41-hour drive's nothing. Texas is actually bigger than Brazil. Yeah, I mean, they just, what is it? I mean, maps are fucked, right? Maps are, like, really fucked to, like, distort how things look. Like, if I pull up in a private window. What is it? Map. Okay, if I pull up this. This shouldn't dox me, I don't think. Doesn't look like it. But, like, apparently, like, Africa is actually just, like, fucking like 2 times this size. It just like it's like bigger than like this, all of this, and this, like Russia or some shit. It's just because it's on the equator, it looks so much smaller. Meanwhile, stuff up here like looks big, but it's actually not as big because they have to stretch it out to make like this just one flat map, you know. But here it's actually like a lot bigger. Anyway, that's your geography lesson for the day. I just realized that none of you could fucking see that. I just realized that none of you could fucking see that. I just realized that none of you could see the map. I put up the fucking map and none of you could see the map. Jesus Christ. But no, like since what is it? Since Africa's on the equator here, apparently it's like a lot bigger. Like this, or like this and this. It's like, yeah, well, you were wondering what I was pointing at. Yeah, shut up. At least to my knowledge, like apparently Africa's fucking huge, like huge. If you look, Texas is bigger than Africa. Really? I'm not sure if you're right on that. But I mean, to be fair, when you look at it, like one Texas could like fit in like all of like Egypt, assuming that's like accurate. Like that's a pretty big Texas, right? So you guys have to understand, for me, I'm like right around here. This is my entire known like area, right? So like the idea that the area that I already am kind of familiar with is actually just like a 20th of my entire state is fucking weird. Okay, dox yourself now. All right, guys, I live right here. I live. Where is it? Where's Whimsyland? Where's Whimsyland? Whimsyland. Whimsyland. I live at Whimsyland, guys. I live right here. Boom. No, don't choose my fucking destination. No, don't start me from anywhere. Whoa. They're trying to dox me. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fine. Okay. Guys, this is where I live. I live at Whimsyland. Hang on. Let me get a better view of it. Yeah. Wait, what? No, Whimsyland. Come back. Yeah. I live at Whimsyland. Let's go. This is my house. This is actually where I live, chat. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it absolutely phenomenal? Would you come visit my house? Will you find me? Have you seen the interactive map that shows you the true scale of countries? No. Can you link it? You live by Jersey, sadly. What's that like? Occasionally they breach. See, people have been giving Philadelphia a lot of shit for being like, you know, on fire. But like, here's one thing you guys have to understand about Philadelphia. You know what's right next to Philadelphia? Camden, New Jersey. So like, you get like the New Jersey drivers going over into Philadelphia, and then it just becomes hell. I might actually move to New Jersey post-college because apparently film there is really big. Like more like towards here. Apparently Jersey film is actually fucking massive. So, you know, you go here. All right, well, let's see if I get doxed. Let's see. I was flagged for a credit card. Yep, look at that. India, the United States, that. But like, if you look at like the United States, like it's scaled up here, but like this is how it actually looks in comparison. But like, look, if you go further away from the equator, it gets bigger. So like Greenland, for example, is actually like smaller than the US. Or like the US can actually fit into most of Russia. It's kind of crazy. See, this is great, guys. I actually got flagged for fraud on my credit card today. I mean, basically anything's bigger than Greenland now that I look at it. But yeah, like this shit's huge. Limbus Company, am I right, guys? All right, let's go back to Limbus. I had to call my bank on my way to pick up Atlas today because I apparently I got a charge somewhere. I don't fucking know where. And now I gotta haul my ass all the way back to my hometown because I use a local bank. Don't use a local bank and then move away from it. It's kind of a pain in the ass. And then I gotta go pick it up, but it's fine. Anyway, don't you think it's about time you started telling us where we're going? Ferret feet. Thank you so much for the prime. We have cat feet, not ferret feet, though. Dante's asking where our destination is. Maeve.
6 months.
Thank you for the 6 months, Maeve. All right. Anyway, let's get back into some good old-fashioned Limbus. We can have a geography quiz later if we want. I was asking if you could start telling us where we're headed before we leave, but I thought better of it. Our current destination is... Oh. Our final destination is a lobotomy corp branch located at U-Corp. Wait. Our final destination? U-Corp. Ooh. Oh, Ishmael's all... What was that, Ishi? You up? You spooked me. Okay. Ah, sorry. I wasn't sure why Ishmael suddenly jolted, but I decided to carry on with our conversation for now. I really hope that, like, once Limbus Company is a lot more expanded, we one day get, like, an official map of the entire city and, like, all the notable geography. Wait, so by our final destination, you mean we're currently headed to a temporary stop. Just as Vergilius finished his sentence, the bus emerged from the lengthy tunnel. Oh boy. I looked to the window, which had suddenly turned bright. And the cleanest sandy beach and the most turquoise blue ocean I'd ever seen graced my eyes. Do I behold the great lake yonder? With Don Quixote's enthusiastic exclamation, sitters began waking up from their naps one by one. Now, that's a sight I've not seen in a long time. Yeah! Oh, great, darling. You've been here before? I've only ever heard of this place. Never been myself. The sitters each began excitedly chattering about the sea. Wait, it can't be my turn already. Ooh. Except for one, that is. No, we're still not ready for this. Ishmael isn't ready for her canto. It's okay, Ishmael. We get the beach episode. Ishmael, you good? No. Give me a moment. I need some time to think. But Ishmael, it's the beach episode. Come on. Dude, my fucking camera does not want to cooperate lately. Boom. Do that. Oh. Well, I was still worried about Ishmael's sudden gloominess. I had a faith that she would be okay. She was always on top of things after all. Besides, my attention was being drawn to the bubbling enthusiasm that seemed to have possessed the sinners. So, we're journeying towards the Great Lake? I've only heard of the Great Lake, but never saw it myself. So, this is what it looks like, huh? I feel like this is just a front. Oh, perhaps our trying journey shall finally be rewarded with a seaside picnic. I suppose spending a nice vacation here could be a fun experience. If we were permitted to rest, I wish to lie upon the summery sand and gaze up at the skies. He's saying words! He's saying words! Look at my boy! Look at how happy he is! He wants to partake! He wants to partake! I could use some nice tanning on a long beach. I wish to try the game of beach.
그거 재밌겠네.
토니는 beach volleyball. 모두와 함께 해보고 싶소.
I gotta run it back. I gotta run it back.
토니는 beach volleyball. 모두와
Beach volleyball.
토니는
I got.
beach volleyball.
That's so fucking funny. Sounds like the right. The sinners were eagerly chatting about things they wanted to do. It was nice to see them excited for once. But, hey, guide bud, are we really stopping at the beach? Everyone seemed to be conveniently forgetting the fact that Vergilius never mentioned if we were stopping at the beach. What do you think? Yeah! Charon, gonna hitch wheels in a ditch. Scree! The formerly on-track bus suddenly swerved and everyone was thrown around the bus, as is often the case. Wow. What treachery is this? An ambush? No. This is our stop. He's so fucking smug. I love Vergilius. The sinners got to their feet one by one, groaning with pain. What the? What in the name of the wings? Yeah. We were talking about New Jersey earlier. I've been there. This is what it's like. Only the despairing cries of sinners echoed in the dark and damp views outside the window. Hell yeah. What's with the red over there? We got some blue. We got some orange. And here we are. What the fuck? Mud flat scrapyard. Jesus fucking Christ. I love the bait there. The beach episode. God, that's so fucking funny. No, but like I'm telling you, like there's like a false wall with the beach or some shit. Cause like look at that like little thing right there. Anyway, mud flat scrapyard. Let's do this shit. Bam, 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 bam. Oh shit, I can't have 6. You're fucked up. Well, you saying your cancel's over and you don't got a 3-star. I'm sorry, but you're falling into obscurity for now. Love you, King. Average water quality at your local beach. I remember I once went on vacation to Punta Cana. And it was it's in the Dominican. And like we went to a beach and it was like filled with like trash and stuff. And I was like, it's not very resort court. It was very dirty. What is the music right now? Sounds abysmal. I mean, yeah, I guess not everywhere can escape from it. Apparently it was temporary, but you know, I just still in the pool. This cannot be. How are we to enjoy our vacations at locales such as this? This may come as a surprise to you, Don Quixote, but Virgilius never mentioned that we're here on a vacation. Well, it is rather quaint. Not bad. Oh, what was the point of showing us that beautiful beach earlier then? Right. I wish I never even saw the beach. Then I wouldn't be so disappointed. This is such a funny fucking track. Sounds like a mini I'd make in 5 minutes as a joke. I love it. Hark! Right thither is an Afrosine beach. Wherefore art we not journeying in that direction? Its air appears pristine. Its skies clear. Please, please, I'm begging you, I need to see shirtless Yisang. Shirtless Yisang, shirtless Sinclair, and shirtless Heathcliff. And shirtless Marcel. I need to see every man on this bus shirtless. You don't understand. This cannot be. Dom fucking dies. The senator's faces grew dark with disappointment. Can't say that I wasn't a little excited to have some proper rest myself, but I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Hey, Dante's got it. So where is this exactly? It'd be in everyone's interest to focus on what's next. This is District 21, back streets of U Corp. Damn it. We're really not ready for this. Oh, back streets of U Corp. Yes. What is you then? What would you be? If they're like beachy. That's why there hasn't been a congestion since the tunnel. Because we're not in a nest? And that depends on the nest and their back streets. So such generalizations are not encouraged. Probably what LA looks like. Yeah. Shirtless Marisol does might hear me out. I don't even need to hear you out. I just know. Hey, Garlic. That seems to be the case this time, however. Is that a private beach over there? The water. These colors are very different from this side. I see. A boundary. As though hewn by a blade. Those are telltale signs of this place's nature. Indeed, this is the Great Lake. That's just how it's always been. You could assume that a well-maintained vacation spot like that is usually nest territory. My explanations keep getting hijacked. It seems like it's Ishmael's expertise. Does this place count as the back streets when it's so open? The definition of back streets isn't limited to literal streets between buildings. It refers to all territories within districts not embraced by the nests. That's cool. Right. Look at this minging rubbish. This place is in shambles. I'd be gobsmacked if this weren't the back streets. Hey, Heathcliff knows a few things about the streets. He was born on the streets. Aho! Behold! Hither is rather useful. What? Finish your sentence. It moved. What? This radio. It moved. Do the radios of District 21 scamper about? She looks like she's about to cry. What are you on about? What? At Heathcliff's cry, everyone turned towards a certain pile of trash. The little schmoober! And there it was all of a sudden. A monster. The schmoobers! I love the schmoobers. It's fucking minging. I fucking love this track. And getting like flashbanged by this shit in the mirror dungeons was so fucking funny to me. I was so fucking lost. But look at them! Look at the little schmoomers! Boom! Boom! 5 big booms. Boom! Boom! Alright, wouldn't rate that shit. Or sorry, I shouldn't be wouldn't rating. Sorry, used to the mirror dungeons. Straight grabbing it right now, true. Guys, we're just getting pet hermit crabs. Calm down. Not that deep. There goes Ishmael. Go off. Dude, it's so fucking funny. Dude, I don't know who fucking made this song, but it's so goofy. They just had fun fucking around while making this shit. It's so good. Okay. Just do that, unopposed, big money, good. I guess even trash evolves into crabs. Amen. It's part of the crab life cycle. You'll never be crabbing like them. This year is peak crab. Boom. 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 You'll never be crabbing like them. Straight crabbing it. Exactly. Fuck. No. 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 Whatever. No, don't win rate. Don't win rate. That's cruel and unusual and stupid and dumb. Why would you ever win rate? Okay, do that. Do that. Boom. Boom. Do that. Make sure I do that. And then do that. Stuck on 530. I don't even know what's on 530. But I wish you luck. We're straight crabbing it right now. I believe in you. Now that I think of it, hasn't our only ever loss in Limbus Company been to fucking Guido? Isn't Guido still the only motherfucker who has ever killed us? I think he is. We're gonna snap. Well, you did just snap. Thank you for the follow. Casual Drake. Dude, that's fucked up and cruel. Okay. But hey, this is gonna be good for event currency. I think so. That is crazy that I've only ever lost. I haven't even lost in a mirror dungeon, by the way. I haven't even lost a single fight in fucking mirror dungeons, if I recall. Oh no, we lost to Papa Bongi, remember? We did lose to Papa Bongi. Guido, hardest fight in Limbus. That and Papa Bongi. Or sorry, we lost to perked up Papa Bongi. That's the one we lost to. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like make sure that like my mic's good. I'm thinking about getting one of those like mic covers that like isn't like this and I can't like move it around. Just one that attaches to my mic so I don't have to like keep fucking with it. All right, anyway, crab. Oh wow wow. Wow 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 wow. Perk Bongi, yeah, perk Bongi. Okay, nice. But anyway, chat, hope you guys are having a good day. Had a pretty chill one, all things considered. Been hanging out with my boy. Roland's been a very active boy today. He's just kind of been, he's been chilling. You know, as you saw at the beginning of the stream, I was pregnant with him. It was great. Can be inferred that the only thing that can kill you in this game is guy that hits you real hard. Well, I feel like that's the only thing that can kill me in real life, too. I feel like you'd have to hit me pretty hard to kill me. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe no one's really tried it. There's a solid chance that if you just went like, I'm not going to do it because I don't know what'll happen. I will keel over it and die. It's just no one's tested it yet, so we don't know. Incorrect. Thermonuclear missile. You're very right. You're very right. Well, power of thermonuclear missile. Explosive yields ranging from 100 kilotons to megatons. The explosive power of the thermonuclear bombs is measured in megatons, while the explosive power of atomic bombs is measured in kilotons. How much power is 1.5 megatons? Is 1 megaton a lot? The energy contained in 1 megaton of TNT is enough to power the average American household for 103,000 years. I could probably live that. The average American household? I don't live in the average American household. We're below average in my household, okay? I've been stuck on 448 for 2 days. What is with the amount of people stuck on Limbus levels? Guys, get it together. Come on. You got this. Just pull better. Pull better. Am I cooked? You got this. I don't know what 448 is, but I believe in you. We're just on our beach episode right now. Heathcliff still hasn't taken his shirt off, though, and I'm kind of upset about that. Heathcliff, are you going to take your shirt off? So what are these bug crab things? Oh, wait, 448. Oh, shit. Sorry, I forgot that I'm on Kanto 5 now. Right. Oh, Dongbei. Okay, okay. Shit. Sorry. My fault. I'm a fucking moron. That's great. Anyway. Hey, now. What are you looking at me for? What makes you think I know? I wasn't even gawking at you. You're paranoid, that's what. Can't even talk about bugs around this guy. Damn. Heathcliff just called him a fucking loser. Spice Bush. We'll talk about that in a sec. They're trash crabs. Aha, Ishmael seems to know a lot about them. They're what? Ishmael interjected all of a sudden. Trash crabs. They collect trash or scrap like that on their shells and use them as their homes and weapons. They're just little guys. They're just little guys. What is this? It's the intervallo after Kanto 4. They were tiresome lot. They ambush people working by the waters, attack those wandering in the area, and their numbers grow by the day. But they're just one of the innumerable small fries of the Great Lakes. What's more important and more treacherous is... Ishmael? Moby Dick! The dick! I was just about to check in with Ishmael, as I probably shouldn't let this go on for any longer, but... Oh, hi! Hey guys, already hard at work, huh? A couple of people in work overall seem to be approaching from a distance. Mika. They're our valued customers. Watch your manners. Hey, you got the no shirt on? Can you convince the other men in my maybe the women too, to take theirs off? Just saying. Okay, I guess. Win rate, true. What are those RNTs? RNTs? Do I even want to know? I think she's calling them rags and tags. Thanks, Sinclair. Win rate does not work for bosses, true. Rain, they're calling us rag tags. Do I really have to watch my manners? Shh. They could be enemies. You too. Identify yourselves. Have you not been informed about us at all? No, not at all. That's why I'm suspicious of you two. Coming up with seemingly plausible yet unverifiable identities. Like spies. Oh my god, look at her. I'm sorry, wouldn't real spies come up with a more structured approach? Indeed, Otis. They are our cooperators who will be assisting us this time. Aren't you? Rum and tequila? Dude, I need some right now. Then speak sooner next time. Actually, we can't go back to drinking, not after yesterday. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you, Mika and Rain. We are LCB, also known as the Limbus Company Bus Department. So that's what LCB means. Bus, right? That's what that person said, too. You guys are the bus blokes. The bus bloke. Do not call me the bus bloke. I'll show you a bus bloke. A bloke straight to the noggin. I was informed by the LCC before team was here first. By that person, do you mean... Sorry, let me check the business card again. LCCB... Right. All accounted for. Now that we're clear, why don't we continue this conversation back at the shop? Let's take a look at that bus, too. This is an awkward place to talk, you know. We're their customers? Okay, care to tell us what we're doing here? By the way, are we just able to, like, stand on the fucking goop here? I don't get it. Our destination, U-Corp, is a nest composed of various nautical structures. Therefore, Mephistopheles in its current form cannot reach there. Are we modding out our bus to be a fucking submarine? That's fucking awesome! I have to uptype 4 and max all my units so I can beat her. I mean, what level are all your units on? Like, if you're on, like, level 35, you should be chill. At least up tide 3 of them. Therefore, Mephistopheles in its current form cannot reach there. And the Great Lake environs are unpredictable. You're going to need a ship that can withstand such capriciousness. Dude, Ishmael's like fucking like tuned out right now. But she's not like tuned out. She's like having like a PTSD episode. That's right. Which is why we sought out a contract with an adequate shop to modify the bus. Huh. Adequate, you say? Let's go in. Did our last staff dinner really hit the budget that hard? Thought we were allowed to eat as much as we wanted. Like Rhodia said, looking at the somewhat dilapidated shop made me curious about the company's finances. But nothing good could ever come out of this conversation, so I decided to table the thought. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, this is basically just goofy ass crabs and Ishmael's having a fucking episode. That's what our little mid chapter here is. That's what our intervallo is. Love to fucking see it. Like, look at this fucking place. Oh, look at the Limbus. Look at the Limbus. Wait, is that Molar office? Wait, look at that. That's a tooth right there. Or is that meant to be like a crab or like a squid? Maybe. They're level 35. Just can't win the coin tosses. Use ego. Make sure you have good ego. I just use... Oh, wait, look. It shifted. It shifted to having the center on it now. So I wanted to look at U-Corp. Oh, look at that. U-Corp is on the very edge. So what is it? Oh, so look, the unchanging is now that, which is really cool. I didn't realize that they were doing that. Yeah, the unconfrontings become that. The unlovings become that. Oh, I never even realized that they change depending on where we are in the canto. But yeah, so U-Corp actually goes outside of the city into the Great Lake, which is kind of interesting, actually. Doesn't Spice Bush also have the trees? Also, make sure you're using 7 people. You're using 7 people, right? You can use 7 people for Spice Bush. If I remember correctly. I may be wrong on that. Rain, I'm going to take a look at this bus. So why don't you get them to entertain the guests? Okay. The tenders were led into what appeared to be a workshop packed with tools and various mechanical apparatus. We're going to have to go fucking kill trash crabs for the parts we need. Seems to me that this workshop is capable of making more sophisticated modifications than it initially appeared. You recognize these. During the war, it was of utmost importance to have a general understanding of arms and gear workshops. Was she in the Smoke War? I feel like she was. I'm trying to remember where Otis was in, like, wartime. It's fucking cameraman. But, like, that isn't as good. I think she's Smoke War. Nah, that's literally Molar office. This is where they ended up after Runa. That's kind of awesome. Oh, I guess that makes sense, though. Because, like, it wasn't really established that... Oh, yeah, literally inside Molar Boatworks. Oh, that's cool as fuck. Okay. This awkward conversation was cut short by a sudden and deafening noise. What's that sound? But no, like, most of the offices, like, we don't actually get to see much of where they're from. You know? We just know that they're somewhere. That was Mephistopheles' scream. Or the alarm, rather. I'm sorry. I think I did something wrong. Are those stomping noises also you, Mika? They're coming! The crabs! Look outside. They appear to be of the same species of the one we encountered earlier. They do look pretty similar. They are not pretty similar. They are indeed of the same species. Thanks, Fairsoft. Everyone, outside now. Outside. What the hell was that go live notification? I'm pregnant. Don't worry about it. Outside. Whoa! A giant enemy crab with a massive shipping container on its back loomed over us. Holy shit, is that the Moby Dick? Well, at least for a brief moment. It's going to take Mephistopheles. We were soon overwhelmed by the sound of very heavy metal scraping against the floor. Men, spread out! Where do we have to get cracking this time? Just as we were all collectively losing our minds. It's Noggin! Of course. Whoa! A dark figure leapt from somewhere onto the creature's head. King Trash Crab. Sit still. Quit struggling. Hey, go off? Holy shit. A blinding light and a deafening explosion assault the crab shell. Ah! Is it fleeing? Oh, damn. The figure leaped gracefully from the back of the fleeing creature and slowly approached us. Ah! She squelched over the depressing mud flat, and our swim fins stood before us. A colossal harpoon resting on her shoulder. That looks awesome. Right. So you lot are the bus people that fellow mentioned. Are you? After some time passed. Allow me to formally... Yeah, I was gonna say! Wait! Allow me to formally introduce them! With Olga this time! They're from the Molar Boatworks. Here to help us with modifications for Mephistopheles. Wait! That's so fucking cool! Wait! What the fuck? Holy bazonga. Glad they kept her passives from Runa. Oh my god, wait, that's nuts. I don't really remember a lot from the Molar Office cutscene. Are these the same guys from Runa 2? Damn, that's kind of nuts though. Okay. This is our first Runa character, I think. Right? That's our first Runa character. We're getting a whole intro and everything. Color me flattered. They are? Yeah. I didn't recognize them as much as I recognized Olga, so. They were the ones who went on the train. Not the warp train. Dear sis, we're still our dear customers. We should watch our... Oh, come on. I didn't do nothing wrong, did I? Bugger, I didn't even do anything yet. We love Olga. That's crazy that we're actually seeing this right now. Yet being the keyword here. Our business just opened, so there's nothing wrong with being a little careful. I'd imagine the sudden switch in your career path couldn't have been easy. Was it manageable? I like how it's being addressed. Olga, grade 5 fixer. Well, fixer? What? Thou art a fixer? I thought I had caught scent of a noble one. Wherefore hast thou strayed from the path of a fixer? The life of a fixer must have been a grueling one, surely. Where was thy most prolific district? Which association and which test hast thou taken to rise to become a grade 5 fixer? A workshop exam, a chess association indeed? Fine, yes, I understand. I apologize, Olga. Soon there will be peace and quiet. The red gaze. Greetings, I guess. Blimey, it's been so long since I had to be polite. Well, that's polite enough. He gets it. I like how Virgilius just kind of gets it, you know? He doesn't like have like a status over anyone. I mean, he like, you know, if you fuck with him, he's like, I will kill you with stones, but... It seems that people have been returning one by one from the book since the incident at the library. Holy shit. How was it for you? That's really interesting, though. If the intervalos are going to kind of act as like a library tie, which is kind of awesome. Which I might be wrong on. But like the last one, we talked about the distortion phenomenon a little bit. Got to learn a little bit about it. And then this one, we're getting a little bit from the library itself. I think one of the intervalos takes place in a warp train. I might be wrong on that. I don't know. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. And then there is the one that just released, LCB Regular Checkup, which I've seen in the mirror dungeons, and that seems very lobotomy related and distortion related. But we'll see. Tamari appearing in some back alley after being unbooked. You have to wonder. You have to wonder. How was it for you? Same story here. One moment I was like, huh? Am I dead? And suddenly I'm waking up somewhere around here. Oh, did they all like wake up together? No Mika, no Rain, stomach hankering. Thought I should grab myself a nosh. So, and how'd it go again? A trash crab appeared. You fashioned a few things around it into a weapon. Smash its head in. Turn it into a barbecue. Bob's your uncle. And Fanny's your aunt. Tastes like ours though. Then you started selling scrap metal from the back of these crabs. Okay, Rain. How about I leave the storytelling to you? Yeah, she's just fucking God. Dude, I'll have to go like back to Runa and just like read through all the stories of like the lesser offices. That Olga lady's got a pretty flippant personality, huh? Yeah, Rodya. Like someone else I know. I have no idea who you're talking about. Not a fan of this Olga. She hurt the crabs. The crabs tried to hurt us. They're hurting the environment. They're hoarding all this trash that we put into the ocean. We put the trash here for a reason, to get rid of it. We don't need it coming back. Oh, what's this? That's a prosthetic head, isn't it? Jake says, we'll be here all day if you keep derailing. Okay, I gotcha. The woman they called Olga fell back, clicking her tongue. And a man called Rain came forward, bringing us up to speed. He was a fixer, working alongside Olga and Mika until they were all sucked into the library, getting wrapped up in these things called receptions. And just when he thought he was a goner, he suddenly came to, began wandering, and found Olga. They began collecting scrap metal together, with Mika joining along the way, and ended up running a workshop almost like they used to run the office back in the old days. So there wasn't any particular order in which they were returned from the book. I wonder if that means that Roland and Angela, which is fucking weird, by the way, that I can now start officially theorizing on what the fuck those two are up to. I wonder if they're going through and individually returning them or something like that. Which also leaves us to wonder where a lot of the other people are going to appear. I mean, like, the Reverberation Ensemble's got to be dead, right? Because we fight them, like, actually fight them and, like, actually kill them at the end of Runa. But as for everyone else, like, imagine, like, we start seeing, like, I don't know. I wonder what's going on with Jan, actually. I really wonder what's going on with Jan, actually. But, like, we'll start just seeing a bunch of random shit, which is kind of interesting. What is it? I mean, the Kurokuma clan captain, right? Like, that person, the one from the library, like, she should be coming back at some point. And, if we think about, like, the later ones, like Iori, or, we think, like, Iori, or, like, Zhao, like, the rabbits, even? Like, Myo? We might get a Myo reappearance? Who knows? But I don't know. Well, the ensemble instantly came back, so I don't know if they have control over who gets released. I think people are being turned back into people naturally. He's just investigating it. Everyone got released. Don't think they can control it. They just spawn randomly. Only one part of the crying children got away, meaning there's a good chance the most of Philip is out there somewhere. Yeah, like, there's... Well, I thought that one part of the crying child that got away ended up becoming Philip that we fight at the end of Runa. But I might be wrong. But no, like, I mean, and then there's probably a bunch of other people that I'm not thinking about just right off rip. But so, like, I think we might get a chance to see some, I think we're going to get minor Runa characters for the most part, at least for a while. Like, remember there's that guy with the screen for a face? It's like one of the first Star of the City receptions. Like, we might see him. The rest of them got booked and released after Runa. Nemo, yeah. But we'll see. Ensemble instantly came back, so the ensemble died right after they came back, so that makes sense. But yeah, so I don't know, maybe we'll get some more stuff related to that. I'm kind of curious now. All right, hang on one sec. The patterns have yet to reveal themselves to me. Virgilius muttered something to himself, looking at Faust, who stood near him. Faust nodded silently. I knew that there was something between the two of them, but it was always something about, or it was always about something apocryphal that I couldn't begin to understand. Apocryphal? Apocryphal. Besides, I was starting to get worried about Ishmael, who was growing increasingly distraught. It was about time I talked to her about her sudden change. I mean, it's like, what is it? It's like, what's her name from last Kanto said, like, nip the problem in the fucking bud. Was it Stalfo or whatever the fuck it was? Was like, you gotta get rid of that beforehand. Ishmael, so you've been here before. Looked like you recognized those crabs from earlier. Yes. Is that a problem? I mean, you know, when you look like you're about to fucking distort over it, yeah. Huh? No, not really. I'm just wondering how they taste. Sounds like people eat those crabs. Oh, he's trying to lighten the mood. I can see plain as day what you're trying to do with that inane question. But, hey, let him fucking try. He's trying, Ishmael. I'll entertain it anyway. Yes, I've had it more than a few times as crab chowder. It was pretty digestible flavor once I got past the vomit traveling back up my esophagus. Does that answer your question? Dude, leave him alone. He's trying. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't think that was the best question I could have come up with, but her reception was much colder than I'd expected. I think with Ishmael specifically, this next canto, Dante's probably going to get a lot of his footing down. Hopefully. Because up until now, everyone's been pretty run-of-the-mill, like, you know, like more meek, like Yisang or Sinclair, or just like kind of chill, like Gregor and Rhodia. Ishmael's the first one who's probably going to be a lot more assertive about her canto and what's going on. And I think that might give Dante some opportunity, because I remember specifically in her character intro, it said, like, if you prove that, like, you're good at your shit, then she'll follow you and, like, you know, work with you. But if you aren't, she's very quick to just be like, you fucking suck, man. So I think we might actually get something like that. I didn't think that was the best question I could have come up with, but her reception was much colder than I'd expected. So, that thing is edible, huh? Ugh. It almost looks like an abnormality or a distortion. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. No, I don't think that's an abnormality or a distortion. It's just the horrors of evolution. Really, then. Since Dante can distinguish between an abnormality and a distortion, they were able to tell without me explaining, which is kind of weird. Why can he do that? They're living organisms, mutants, if you will. Theoretically speaking, there shouldn't be any problem with ingesting them. Oh, awesome, man. Yummers. So it's like Dredge. They're just aberrations. Grandmother used to collect mutated animals too. I've never seen anything like this one, though. What a priceless experience. Thanks, Hanglu. He's just having a good old time. Yep, so they're pretty much our daily grub. I'm just now memorizing or remembering Mika from Runa, just like the design. She just seemed a lot more childlike here. So, like, I guess I just, like, didn't process it. Like, I thought these were two kids that just fucking walked up to me, not fixers. The woman they called Mika was standing over from inside the boat workshop, an inscrutable look on her face. Mika? So how much of it do we gotta work on here? You know, there's this thing that my father, who worked in a workshop, used to say. The whole shebang. What? All the way down to the engines or something like that. Not that far. I wouldn't dare go tinkering with that thing either. I saw the internals of the bus, and it's on a whole nother level of complexity. But yeah, pretty much everything else has to be changed. No flotation device, no propellers, no steering gear, nothing. So we're just turning this thing into a boat. So what do we do now? This was to be expected. Please present us with a solution. Did the manager say something? Or do they just TikTok sometimes? Well, anyway, base. We do have a plan to fix it, but we lack other parts. Yep, we're gonna have to go get the parts. Parts for the bus. What? Do you need us to collect scrap or something? Yep, exactly. And from what I've seen so far, I'm certain you and your company are cut out for the job. With that, Mika pointed away, toward where the trash crabs were. Defeat the trash crabs, and you should be able to collect the scrap they're carrying. How many do we need to kill? A lot? Of course. That's what we're here for, isn't it? Yeah, Gregor's just fucking done with it. Precisely. Gregor's not happy about it. Your job at this stop is to collect parts to modify the bus. It's a far simpler and easier job than retrieving a golden bow. Now then, while I converse with our cooperators, everyone to the beach. That is no beach! Yes, it is. Even that mud flat is a part of the Great Lake, also known as the sea. Don't look at her, man. We're not even in the canto. Dude, you can hear the shakiness in her voice. That's crazy. Poor crabs, they did nothing wrong. You're just wrong on that, man. You're just wrong on that. You know, when I threw out my, like, trash ring that my Gatorade came in, I expected that to go around the neck of a sea turtle. I didn't expect some stupid, good-for-nothing trash crab to do something about it. Also, what the fuck is this? Why does it have like a little loop around it? What the fuck kind of fight are we about to get into? Oh, we need Pierce. If we need Pierce... You know what? I love you, Faust. You're my goat.
일인가요?
I think it's finally time we head on to the full 3-star. You might come back because of representation emitter. Okay? You might come back because of that, but I don't know. Also, by the way, I just want to talk about this. I was looking at Don's... So, I just completely ignored uptying any of these to level 4 because a lot of them seem mid. Don's ego? What is it? Don's fucking ego? Getting that uptied to 4 isn't bad. A +3 on their coin, plus a little bit more bleed, plus on hit heal 50% of damage dealt instead of just only on heads hit. That's pretty solid all around. You know? That's pretty good. Also, I've been kind of meaning to look. What are all of these egos? Like, what does this mean? What the fuck is this? What is happening here? Why is Don in like the cycle ward playing with toys on the ground? Or like if I go to like rodeo, like what's rodeos? Like that makes more sense, you know? She killed the people or whatever. Like Otis. Like look at that. Mathis. You can see the smoke war in the background. Like, I'm really curious about what it means for each and every one of them. Snag Harpoon makes the most sense, you know, Moby Dick. But, like, even then, it's like you could see her, like, on, like, a fucking ship, like, struggling there. Which is kind of interesting. You beat her finally. Good shit. Good shit. It's okay. It gets worse. Or, like, Heathcliff, right? Like, what is this? Like, he's, like, in prison with, like, a body bag or some shit. But you can, like, even see in the background of it. You can see the Wuthering Heights. Or, like, he's saying, I guess let's do it on the ones that we know, right? So, like, okay, this one makes sense to us, though. That's, like, the mirror. Or that's, like, something like that. And, like, that's, like, the white room we spent a bunch of time in. What about Sinclair? Or no, I want to go here. So yeah, he's then, oh yeah, and then you can see all of his like family there. So it's like, you can normally see like, they're normally in like some kind of like room, right? Kind of like representing their like inner struggle with like a window behind them peering out into like what's going on around them. So like Ryoshu, for example. See, she's got her room there doing whatever the fuck that is. And then has whatever the fuck that is outside. Can't wait for her, Kanto. And then, like, even Don here, who I thought was just playing with toys. This is just Don fixering. And then that, I guess, is La Mancha Land. And then, like, Faust. Okay. Do I even want to know? Oh, that's the extraction from Mephistopheles. Okay. That's really cool, actually, now that I'm actually, like, looking at these. Here's a small fact. The direct translation of the word sinner from Korea is actually prisoner. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good one. I like that. Okay. So that's why they're all kind of, like, in this prison. Whoa. That's cool as fuck. Is that T-Corp? I don't know. No, he used to work for N-Corp, if I recall correctly. Hey, Tension, how you doing? Welcome in. We're currently ego analyzing. Yeah, and then like you can see like Hong Lu with all of his like treasures. That's really fucking cool. That's really cool. And then Gregor, suddenly one day my arm had changed. Okay, okay. Is there anyone I'm curious about? I think I looked at most of them. I think I looked at all of them actually. Yeah, I don't think there's one I didn't look at. But you know. I'm so excited to learn more about Marcel. I love him. Yeah. Anyway, time to collect scrap. Am I right or am I right? Any scrappers in chat? Faustcan is absolutely going to be about building Mephistopheles. I guess so. All right, anyway. Bam, 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 bam. So what is this? So we're just scrapping them. We're straight scrapping. Diamanda, thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully I pronounced that right. You can kill me if not, it's okay. We condone streamer abuse here. Much to my dismay. Did that guy have an attack weight? That's crazy. It's like lethal, you collect scrap, true. After lethal last night, I just like, I was so ballistic after lethal last night, just like with all the shit that we did, that I just laid on the couch and I just turned on the movie. Like I literally couldn't do anything for the rest of the night. It just drained me somehow. Tension as well. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you guys. I love that even this dumb intervallo later on gets explained. Yeah, like the chicken one, for instance. Like, it at least had the distortion ties to it. They don't do things for no reason around here. But no, literally after yesterday's stream, I actually went back. I watched the first Iron Man movie. I saw like a clip of it, and I really wanted to watch the first Iron Man movie again for some reason. And you know what? It's a good movie. Say what you will about Marvel these days. The original Iron Man, kind of a goated film. It'll be really cool to explore the back door for an extended period of time. Yeah, I think we will, because Faust kind of mentioned that at one point, you know, just like the back door as a whole. Oh, you guys want to know something fucking hilarious? Let me find the screenshot that I sent to Pillow. I'll have to start making like a Limbus screenshot collection. Well, I was doing a mirror dungeon. What is it? Oh, I didn't get a screenshot of the real one. But look at this fucking bleed I was stacking. Look at this shit. 81 bleed with a 13 count. I managed to get 99 bleed and like 30 count on a guy at one point. It was kind of awesome. Oh my god, big boss crab. Holy shit. Bleed for 8 seconds. Nah, man, I was stacking that shit. I just thought of it because I was seeing the bleed on them. But it's kind of awesome. Okay, boom. Nice. Just wait until you get a full bleed team and bleed gift array. I mean, that's what I was doing. It was in a mirror dungeon, so I had like a giant array of bleed. It was so cool. I went to 99 bleed with a 25 count. I think I had like 99 bleed with like a 30 plus account. And I was also using this Ishmael, and Ink Over triggers bleed 3 times. So here I am on Distorted Hohenheim. If you know who that is, you know who that is. If you don't, you don't. Who had over, I think, 3,000 health with an ego gift that when staggering someone, it took away 33% of their HP based on their max HP. So I Ink Over them, trigger 3 stacks of 99 bleed, do almost 300 damage, then 800 health is lost because of, what is it? Because of that ego gift, and I staggered him. It was so fucking cool. I've gotten close to 99.99. I haven't gotten that high, but that's something I'm learning about mirror dungeons that's really fucking fun. Mirror dungeons are just... look at the icon for this. Mirror dungeons are just go fuck around with your identities. Have fun. You can do a temple. Do we do a temple, or do we wait till the interval is over and do 2 temples at once? I like more gambling at once, personally. Oh, we can do our pates. Huge. Big money. Big money. 2 temples. I like 2 temples. I'm a 2 temple enjoyer. I'm biased towards that. Boom. Boom. 3-star. But yeah, this is what I saw on Faust's ego thing. Dude, imagine if a gray could be hiding as a 3-star. It'd be crazy. For everyone who wasn't here last stream alone, I think we did a total of 50 pulls. And we pulled what? We pulled Kurokuma, Ishmael, Sinclair, Blade Lineage, Mersal, along with Pursuance and like one other thing. I think it was Fell Bullet. So I think we pulled, of our 50 pulls, we got 3 3-stars and 2 egos. It was kind of crazy. Managed to do 700 damage to Mirachi Sinclair in the mirror dungeon once. Dude, I'm so glad that we have these Sinclair egos now. God. 3 Sinclair egos in one stream after going through the entire game with none was so nice. Who's your favorite Sinnoh so far is a hard question for me to answer. I've said this to a few people now. These 12 idiots, I can't hold one over the other. But I do really like Sinclair. Sinclair's got to be a personal favorite. Ishmael's got to be a personal favorite. And if I got to see Hong Lu more, maybe. Don's awesome. But I probably like these three. They're just fun. I like them. What is it? I think Ishmael, definitely once we see more of her, is going to get better. It's nothing. Second temple back, and I got 3 3-stars and 1 goat. That's awesome. Holy shit. Anyway, makeshift bus mods. Let's go. Been fighting through tooth and nail for the new Ishmael. I know. I pulled her, I think, literally my first pull for it, and one of my friends is so mad about it. We've been at it for 2 days, perhaps. I mean, I remember because Pillow said it in the Discord, and then Cerno was fucking fuming. Doggo, I think you should post the 3 stars in one pool. If you have a screenshot of that, send it in the Discord, ping Cerno with it. He'll be so fucking mad. Exclamation mark Discord chat, by the way. We were able to defeat a considerable number of trash crabs and collect enough scrap to fill a whole wagon and then some. Oh, look how cool that looks. Right. I think this will be enough for us to get started. Phew. Can we rest now? Listen, I can hear my shoulders creaking with every move. Rodion, can you stop that? It looks like you're flexing at them. What? You got something against strong buff woman flexing her strong buff woman muscles? She could flex her strong buff woman muscles on me any day. Well, it'll take some time to modify the bus, so at least have a few days to enjoy. Level 130 pity, holy shit. I think the highest ever reached is like 80 or 90 on one. Though, this place doesn't exactly resemble a tourist attraction. My reactions to them. Who's them? Fun content on the horizon. Limbus is getting a special event in late 2025. That'll be the first exclusive because it's a crossover. Ooh, okay. The sinners were all busy stretching and chattering, relieved that the work was finally over. Also, that's base that Limbus warned in advance about a crossover so that you can stockpile lunacy for it. That's really fucking cool. But I had a terrible feeling that this is probably not the end of our toil. Enjoy what? Well, of course, I knew it. I said it was enough to get started. Yeah. Which means you'll have to go collect more scrap, of course. How much more, to be exact? About 5 times the amount you've collected so far. Mika, we're gonna have to work on the rear wheels. Say that one 5 times fast. 2. Sorry, 7 times. Considering our current productivity rate, it seems that we will not be provided with adequate rest. Perhaps reducing the time dedicated to sleep would be contributed to our collective effort. Marcel gets it. No, this cannot be. We simply cannot. Also, can restore your sleep? Can Dante just restore you back to a energized state? Don Kennedy looked as though she was about to collapse. A woeful look on her face. She just wanted the beach episode. Hang on a sec, though. How does collecting these pieces of scrap even help modify the bus? Of course, if we were simply bolting these scraps onto the bus willy-nilly, it wouldn't amount to much. But using U-Corp Singularity to fuse the parts, we can make them work as though they were tailor-made for this bus. Okay. U-Corp. I thought their deal was some kind of food packaging tech. Interesting. You know, stuff that stops the contents inside from spoiling or changing in any way until you open the packaging. I used to eat a bunch of their canned food. What is the use? Funny, Big Sis said the exact same thing. Some nests have more than one way of using their singularity, in case you didn't know. If the working principle is the same, one can always utilize the Singularity's fundamentals to patent a singularity-based technology at A-Corp. U-Corp is not only known for its stasis prevention packaging, but also for its resonance tuning fork. Resonance tuning fork? Oh, Ishmael. Real. Okay, well, yeah, you guys can just fucking say it. God. Just like that bastard. Ooh. Entwined. Used with things. Fucking. Is Moby Dick a, mechanical abomination? And eventually devour them all. As though they never even existed. Ishmael, what's the problem?
관리자님,
Dante,
지금이라도
you have to tell
베르기니우스
Virgilius
씨에게
immediately.
말해주세요.
Oh shit.
순서를 바꿔서
Tell him that we have to
다른
collect the
지부의
golden
황금
bows of the
가지를
other
해결하자고요.
branches first. Give me a moment, Ishmael. Are you okay?
지금은 충분하지
No,
않아요.
no, we are not
모두의
ready.
경험도,
We're inexperienced and we
대호수에
don't know
대한
enough about the Great Lake
고래에 대한
nor about the
지식도.
whale.
그래요.
I know.
제가-
I'll help you out.
제가 알려드리고
I'll make you
도와드릴게요.
Virgilius, or I'll help you make
충분한
Virgilius
시간이 지난
understand.
후에 도전해야만
We shouldn't
하는
go there.
곳이에요,
Not yet.
저곳은.
I'm telling you,
그러니까-
that place is.
야,
I mean, what's gotten into you, eh?
아까 먹은
What,
크랩
getting
차우더인지
indigestion from the crab
뭔지가
chowder or
잘못된
something?
다 같이 그 개
We
같은
all
개딱지
scrapped through
내장을
the same
긁어먹긴
crab
했지만
guts. But I'm
전
totally
아주
fine.
멀쩡히-
Holy shit, Ishmael. PTSD from existing in Newcorp for
근데
real.
뭐가 문제야?
Not a big fork
뭐
enjoyer.
지금까지는 우리가
She prefers
준비해서
spoons.
쳐들어갔냐? 다
So what's got you throwing a
뒤져가면서
fit?
해결한
This ain't the
일이잖아.
first time we're going and not knowing a nit about what we're doing. We've been dead enough times to get used to it.
죽고 죽어가면서
Dying
일을
your way
처리한
through a
게
mission isn't
어디
really something to be
자랑할
proud
거리는
of,
아닌 거.
Heathcliff.
저희가 그냥
If we were your
해결사였다면
average fixers,
첫
we would have been
임무부터
dead and gone on our
진즉의
very
전원
first
사망으로
mission. Our
순식간에
names scraped
협회에서
clean
이름이
away from whatever
지워졌겠죠.
association's registry.
누가 몰라?
You think we daft?
뒷골목
I haven't had enough
생활하면서
years
몇
toiling and
번이나
brushing
죽을
with death for the
뻔했는데
syndicates of the back
목숨이
streets to know that
하나뿐인
I've
걸
got but
모르겠냐고.
one life.
그거랑 다르지.
But it's different now.
지금이 시계대가리
Clockface is here to
여러 번
bring us
살아나고
back every
있잖아.
time. Go off, Heathcliff. Holy shit.
지금까지 운이 좋았으니까
Don't you think we've simply been
멀쩡하게
lucky
살아날
that
수
Dante
있었다고
was able to bring us
생각하지는
back intact?
않나 보죠.
아니,
What?
야,
What's up
왜
with this
자꾸
attitude?
못한다고 하는
If
건데?
an abnormality cracks my skull, turn the clock and let it crack my leg next time. We can keep crawling back until they're smashed to pieces, no?
지금껏 겪었던
Oh,
게
so you think we've seen
전부라고
everything there is
생각하세요?
to see at this point?
그럴 리가
You
없잖아요.
know that's not true.
최악의 경우엔
In the worst case
그거가
scenario,
불가능할 수도 있는
Dante
거예요.
could turn the clock all day and not be able to
돌려도
bring us back. Holy shit, look at her.
다시
What if
원래대로
we
돌아가지도
encountered
못할
something
수
we could
있다고.
never come back right from?
특히
Especially
그
that
거대한
monstrous
고래는-
whale.
됐어요.
Never mind.
설명해도 못
Oh,
알아들을
don't
것처럼
do that.
하지 마라.
Like I won't understand a thing.
말도 못 알아듣는
It
버릇을
narks me when you
취급하는
treat me
것
like a
같아서
stupid
열받으니까.
sod.
개!
You,
자, 말씀
Now,
좀 여쭙겠소.
if you'll allow me to acquire Yisang! My goat! My goat! It was perhaps because he was never the type to do such a thing. But the crowd immediately fell silent when Yisang suddenly, loudly, and uncharacteristically intruded upon their argument. I want to hear him speak again. Hang on.
자, 말씀 좀 여쭙겠소.
Damn! He's so assertive. Are you hearing her abject fear? Yeah, it's just a little whale. You know, it's just the Moby Dick. Come on, man. It's nothing that deep.
그대들
Let us call to mind the various
어째서
desires of ours that we
제법
so
하고픈 것이
enthusiastically
많다 하지
proclaimed
않았는가?
to on our journey here. Just a small whale? Yeah, probably like this big.
과업이 남은 것은 사실이나
It is
소기의
true.
목표를 달한
There is
것도
still
사실이요.
significant toil to be had.
그렇다면
Yet it can also be said that we've accomplished a certain
짤달막한 휴식
milestone.
정도는 바랄 수 있을 거라 보오.
Perhaps a momentary respite is warranted.
단테,
Isn't that
이
true?
정도는 괜찮지
Dante,
않겠소.
I love him. Yisang! This is the first time Yisang appeared so dependable since we first started our bus journey. I nodded empathetically. Yeah, I agree with Yisang. I think we can slow down for a bit and do some team building activities together. How's that sound?
네, 조금 쉬고
Sure.
계셔도 될 것
I think you
같네요.
guys can take some time off.
저희 쪽에서 준비가 되면
We'll let you know once we're ready.
그렇다면
Excelsior! In that case,
비치
I say...
volleyball. 다들 하지 않겠는가? 비치 volleyball. 비치 volleyball. 비치 비치 volleyball.
Roland-sized whale, true. I say that we partake in a game of beach volleyball. With Don Quixote's well-timed assist, the almost icy mood seemed to defrost slightly. That's interesting, though. Because I think one of the big things about Heathcliff is they need to stop getting used to the fact that they're gonna die. Beach volleyball. Because considering that they're doing that, like, it kind of puts them at a disadvantage. So I like how Ishmael is kind of in the mentality of like, we need more experience. We're not fully out of that yet.
본인이 똑똑히 보았다네.
I witnessed it myself.
밀려들어온
There was,
태풍과
and I
세기를
speak with
살려서
certainty, what has appeared to be a ball of sorts amongst the stranded trash.
공도 있고
A ball of sorts.
사람도 해변도
A
있으니
ball of sorts.
이럴 때 놀지
A
않는다는
beach
것은
volleyball.
당연하다고 해도 과언이 아니지
It would be
않겠는가?
no puffery to say that 'tis true injustice to deny ourselves merriment when a ball, able bodies, and beach all await us.
이걸
Can we really call this a beach, though?
던 곁에
Don Quixote.
여기 놀러 온 거
I
아닌가?
told you, we're not here for a vacation.
본인도 아웃.
That I am well aware, dear Gregor. I appreciate that advice, yet I simply do not have it within mine heart to deny such a proposal when an opportunity to bring us together presents itself.
그래.
Yeah, okay. At least hold back that big grin next time, why don't you?
아니,
Yes,
나도
I'm in
동의야.
agreement with Don Quixote. Yes!
이상식?
Isak.
돌이켜보면
Upon reflection,
헛들과 이렇다
I have no
할
memory
지옥
engaging in
활동을
such a
한 적도
sport with my fellows. They're building rapport!
없어.
Huge.
거기 종목에 특출한
I cannot say that I'm
재능이
particularly talented in games of the ball variety, but this appears to be as good a time as any to experience it for one.
그러니
So let us partake in this game of volleyballs.
발리볼.
Hey, fuck you and your beach volleyball.
그러니 해봄이 어떤가? 발리볼.
Volleyball.
참.
Sheesh. We're so not ready. This isn't the time to play ball games. We've been slacking too much as of late. Yeah, we were too lucky last time. Ishmael is starting to practically ooze all over with an ominous aura. She's becoming slosh mail. Might be a good idea to divert her attention for a bit. Let's play beach volleyball!
현명한
A
선택이야.
wise decision. I shall retrieve El Balan.
관리자께서
Oh boy.
결정하신 유희다.
This is a downtime activity designated by none other than our executive manager. Everyone, quit grimacing and accept it with gratitude.
알았다고.
okay, okay.
우리나 삐끗하지 않으면 좋겠다.
I just hope I don't pull my back play in this game.
경기 규칙과 규격은 알고 있다.
I'm aware of the rules and the
직접
specifications
경기장을
of this
그리도록
game.
하지.
Allow me to draw the arena. Parker timed out for 10 minutes for Parker Roulette in my Twitch chat. I refuse to allow it. Allow me to draw the arena. There were grumbling sinners, beaming sinners, and reticent sinners. Ishmael caught Doom posting on main. Fuck off, man. At least use your alt. The reactions were all varied, but everyone eventually moseyed out to an empty lot to play beach volleyball. I stretched, hoping this activity would help break up the tense atmosphere. Sometime later. Now, let us commence! I like how I can see the normal one right there. The field was drawn out over a squelching mud flat. Oh my god, look at that. The worn ball rocketed into the air with Don Quixote serve. Is this how the game is? Look at him! He's such a precious little guy! What the fuck? Look at Ishmael! With these thanks, nice to see. It's starting to look like we had a proper game going. Yup.
잘하네.
You're pretty good. Oh. Ooh.
쓸데없는
Meaningless.
짓이야.
All of this. Jeez. My honest reaction. I think that serve would have killed me if I hadn't dodged it in time.
훈련의 일종이다.
Considering that this is part of our training. She's just done. I just can't get over it. She has had enough of our shit. Ryoshu, you're not supposed to hit the ball with your sword. Aha. Forsooth, I have received thy ball. Oh, hup. We're wasting our time. We could be using to study the whale's characteristics. Nerd! Nerd! You want to study the whale? We're playing beach volleyball. Get it together! Get it together! This is some good old R&R. Rest and rapport building. Don't you know there's no I in Team Ishmael? There's also no being a little whiny bitch in Team. But hey, that's just me. Ugh. And we don't even have a compass to guide us through the Great Lake. That's the name of the Millie song. Oh, look at her, though. Damn it. That bastard has got to be alive somehow. She said the line! She said the line!
아이씨,
For fuck's sake, woman! Heathcliff, unable to stand Ishmael's attitude any longer, kicked the ball with enough force that it might just burst. Holy shit, Heathcliff! He is pissed! Rum and more rum, true. Huh? And the ball flew all the way over the mark and toward the boundary separating us from the pristine beach we saw a few days ago. Did the ball just pop?
네.
Most certainly has. There appears to be a field of plasma invisible to our eyes. A field of plasma? Who put a field of plasma on a beach? Are they laughing at us? Fuck you guys. A barrier of sorts. Oh my god, look at that. Looks like New Jersey. Installed to separate the nest from the back streets. Along the borders of every nest are installations that serve the same function, though their specific methods may vary.
뻔하지.
Of course, there are always fences and whatnot to stop backstreets residents from crawling into their precious nests. But with that technology, they could have simply made the ball disappear without a trace, instead of leaving the torn mess. Which has gotta mean they want to enjoy watching clueless souls be ripped to pieces. I bet. Huh. Glad the rich folk are having so much fun with our lives. I have no comment to make regarding the device's particular purpose, or its sadistic nature. Took me a whole hour of my time to procure us the ball. She is pissed. I hope Ishmael melts again. Slosh melt. Perma sloshed. Brace yourselves. The sound of the ball popping attract the trash crabs. We'll have a chat after this. Dude. That's kind of fucking awesome. I really thought that this could be the activity to dramatically bring us all together. It's all gone to hell. Why does this keep happening? Isn't it about time you got used to this, manager bud? Come on. Let's first take care of business. I love Dante. I love Dante. The rich humiliating the poor again for the 143rd time. The poor should just like get it by now, man, you know? Just like stage an uprising. I don't fucking know. Surely that wouldn't go bad. Surely you haven't tried that before or anything. Just be better. Boom. Nice. Wow. 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 Nice. Damn, but this intro of Valo is a lot more interesting than the last one, because I know that Samjo ended up being a big part. Also, rest in peace, King. I know that Samjo ended up being a big part of Kanto 4. But like the Kanto didn't really seem to have any ties to the overarching story, other than just showing us, like, you know, what the fuck distortion looked like and how it worked. This one seems a lot more tied in. And we're kind of seeing the sinners interact in a more serious way, as opposed to last time where they were just fucking about making food, you know? Sounds like just another star in the sky. Rest in peace, King. Boink, boink, boink. I love how Inkover like just sits there for a little while she charges up the attack. Would you still love Sanjo if he was a single cell organism? I'd keep him in a little jar, like on my desk, and I'd like pet the jar every now and again. I'd take him out for walks. It'd be great. And nice. Okay. I could have just put damage, honestly. We would call him O. Some chapters and half chapters definitely set out to introduce characters and story elements that become relevant later, but also serve as a break from the seriousness to deliver silly intermission shenanigans, which makes complete sense, and I like that. I like that. It's like fan service without too much fan service. Okay. Anyway, dissolution. Run it back. One more time. One more time. Hey, I'm just glad that I'm getting so much event currency from it. I'm getting 40 event currency per, which is kind of crazy. At least for the blade one. Okay. Okay, come on. You got this. Nice. Nice. I don't know how long this intervallo is going to take. I don't know if today's going to end up being just dedicated to this, or if we're going to get into Kanto 4 at all. If I had to guess, today's going to be dedicated to just this. But we'll see. Where? Finally a gacha where the characters grind with you. True. They're just trying to explain the true gacha experience. Hey, I'm okay with Limbus Company grinding because, like, I said this before, but I have a very good, I guess, flow with Limbus grinding because I'm streaming it to you guys. So off stream, I do the grinding, and I just do it like throughout the course of my week, you know, whenever I have time and I feel like playing Limbus. And it's like, it's a fun little side thing. It doesn't feel like it's taking away from the main story because I literally have to wait. I have to wait until I'm here doing this with you guys. So like, Limbus grinding, I like it. I guess these guys are just getting the short end of the stick. They just got to kill a bunch of crabs over and over again. I like to also think that this might be like a potential jab from the devs of like, realizing how annoying Kanto 4 was when it first dropped because of how grindy it was. Which I might be wrong on, but like it's just like a little game theory. Which would be really funny. Limbus grinding is very fun, which is a lot considering the grind that a lot of gacha games have. Yeah, the Luxcavations are like a little annoying at times, but that's just because like I wish I had like a hard mode equivalent to Luxcavations like the mirror dungeons are, where I could just sit there and how do I explain it? Like a hard mode equivalent where I can just sit there and do a harder version to get like X amount of stuff, you know? Granted, I just haven't unlocked the higher end XP Luxcavations yet. Like I just got one, but it's like, it's just not enough for me, you know? This grind is just watching your little guys delivering dopamine by doing big numbers. Yeah, that's true. I like mirror dungeons. I just wish I had hard mirror dungeons unlocked so they were a bit more worth it to do without my weekly bonuses, you know? Because at the moment, doing a whole mirror dungeon on normal, if I don't have a weekly bonus, is kind of like, why, you know? Like, it's not really the best. Hey, Ishmael. Yes? Can we talk, at least for a bit? Dante, come on. I need my Dante development. I called over to Ishmael once the battle was over. Someone asked me who my favorite sinner was. Dante's technically a sinner. He's my favorite. I like Dante. They're my favorite. You know. Game definitely is as high as it could be, but it doesn't take long. Look, I also get the event advantage right now. So I have the events that reduce my grind. Right. I've never done anything like this before. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do or what kind of results this conversation is going to yield. But also, I'm probably going to do a ton of grinding in the mirror dungeons at some point. Like, I just have like a day where I just mirror dungeon grind off stream. Just because I want to get the event banners for LCB checkup. Because even though I can't do that intervallo yet, it's like the first event that started while I was playing Limbus. So it's special to me. It's special to me, okay? Anyway. I can't just sit here and watch. Yeah. Whatever. Looks to me that you've been preoccupied with something ever since we got here. You know you're not really participating in group activities and things like that. Fucking teacher pulling the like kid aside. You're not participating with the group. Come on. Isn't it obvious? There's something more important at hand. But they're all busy enjoying themselves, playing this stupid game. What's up? No, what's actually happening? Where are you going? Not that I know. All right. There's a Taco Bell. There's a Taco Bell on the way. Call me. If you're on your way home and there's a Taco Bell near you, call me. I picked you up today. I picked you up today. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. If there's a Taco Bell, I love you. Chat, I'm gonna get my wife to give me Taco Bell. I'm gonna get my wife to get me Taco Bell. We're gonna do it. We're gonna follow up on yesterday's Taco Bell obsession. We do mirror dungeons on hard mode. I mean every single stage on hard mode. You can collect the weeklies all in one go. I do know that. I'm just talking about for the event currency because the mirror dungeons is the only really way to grind that. What's your go-to Taco Bell order? There's the Lux Craving Box, which is like $7, and I just get all the stuff in there, typically with like beef and cheese, and then I might spice up like the burrito a little bit because just beef and cheese is not a lot. Very basic. What? Hmm? Sure. I love you too. Not immediately obvious. You access it during the first floor pack selection once it's available. What is? The samurai boss, when you get him multiple times in different stages, the bonus stacks. Ooh, that's interesting. Fun fact, you don't actually have to select the samurai one. What is it? Because I selected Vain Pride and I think I still got the bonus even though I didn't get him. Might be wrong on that. Isn't it obvious there's something more important to play? Something more important. Is this about the great? Like, also, sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Yes, that we in our current state shouldn't go there. No. Right. So why do you think that we don't have a chance against whatever is there? I told you. We're not ready. We're going to need at least half a year to acclimate to the Great Lake and the things that are there.
아니면
Or
그에
we
상응하는
could try to
경험을
gain
더
more experience,
쌓는다던가요.
enough to overwhelm our
관리자님도
disadvantages.
마찬가지예요.
And that goes the same for
적어도
you, Dante.
자신의 몸을
You need
지킬
to be strong
정도로.
enough to at least take care of yourself.
아,
Which I can
관리자님의
help with.
단련이라면
And
제가
Otis,
도울 수 있어요.
I'm sure she can help with
그리고
your training too.
오티스.
If push comes to shove, yes. Is she just listening in? Wait. Half a year, Ishmael. We just don't have that much time to spare. Really? Is that why we're playing beach volleyball? Because we don't have the time to spare.
저희가 하고 있는 짓들이 더 허비 같은데요. 그리고
And
뭐
it's not like I'm saying that we should sit on our butts and do nothing for half a year.
그저
I'm saying we should visit other destinations
다른
first
곳으로
before
돌렸다가
coming back
돌아오면
here.
되는 건데요.
But like,
그건
you can't really train on the bus. That is impossible. Not every location of golden bows in the nest have been identified.
비포팀의
And the
사전
before team
답사가
hasn't completed their
준비된
preliminary
것도
surveys
아닙니다.
yet.
핑계는
Excuses.
다른 잘난 이유가
I've known
있다는
for a while that
것쯤은
you've had some fancy
오래전부터
ulterior
알고
motive.
있었어요.
And whatever that is,
그리고 뭐가
this is a
됐든
mistake you won't ever forget.
이번엔 그 생각이 틀렸다는 걸.
Damn.
그럴지
Perhaps. What a
개판이네,
mess.
정말. 그러면
In that case,
적어도
we should have at
상세한 항해
least,
계획과
or sorry,
전투 방향을
we should at least map a detailed sailing route and plan out a combat strategy.
저도
Rattling on and on and on. Just when I thought our discussion was reaching a stalemate, Heathcliff butted in.
당신은 또 뭔데요?
What's your problem? Shut your gob. Think you're the only one struggling here? We've all died more times than we can count. Every single one of us. We've had like 3 times. So I'm telling you that it'll work out again. Somehow.
그러니까
We have plot armor, Ishmael.
위해서는 그런 방법은
I'm
통하지
telling you that the
않는다고요.
Great Lake is different.
관리자님이
What if the manager
수상관을
drowns?
고치고
What if that thing eats us
그것에
and our
우리가
bodies can't be
못해서
recovered?
더는 시간을 되돌리지 못할 수도 있다고요. 알아듣겠어요?
Do you understand?
지금까지의
This isn't anything like we've ever been through so far.
진짜 우리는
This could be
끝장날
the
수도
end of us.
있다고요.
Damn.
그러면
Then I
그 새끼도
won't have the
못 죽일
chance to
테고.
kill that bastard. That bastard is always separate from the whale, so I'm wondering if it's someone else. Okay, let's say that you're right. If we go now, we're all gonna bite it, and I won't be able to get.
아니, 돌아갈 수 없게 될 거라고
I
치자고.
mean, get back up. Ooh, funny little Canto 6.
그래서
So what's wrong with faffing about for a little while? What are those whales working out or something? What? Oh, are those whales working out or something?
분위기를 계속 조져놨으면
You've been
같이
mucking up the mood
어울리는
ever since we
척이라도
got
해야
here.
될 거 아니야?
So how about you use some bloody common sense to not bring everyone else down with you?
제법 웃기네요.
That's rich coming from you, Heathcliff.
당신이 뭘
What
안다고
common sense do you have of the Great Lake?
고래를
Have you ever
만나본
seen a
적은
whale?
있어요?
Since when were you such a
제어스에
know-it-all?
가본 적이나 있고?
Go off.
배 위의 생활에 대해서는
What do you even
알긴
know
해요.
about a sailor's life? How would
알 리가
you?
없죠.
All day you're whining about your girlfriend or something, dozing off in the bus or throwing a hissy fit once in a while.
틈나면 성질이나 바락바락 내는 대근.
Damn, go off.
그만해라.
Quit it.
물 아래에서 기어오는
It's kill or
것과
be killed.
하늘 위에서
By
떨어지는
everything from the depths of the waters to the heights of the skies, crawling and falling onto the deck.
것, 산성 태풍, 참치 쓰나미,
Innumerable
뇌
natural
폭풍
disasters
같은
like
이름을
acid
다 떠올리기
typhoons,
힘든
tuna
수많은 종류의
tsunamis,
호수
cerebra
대해과
storms, and a multitude of other terrors of the lake I can't even recall the names of. Tuna tsunamis.
그 폭풍 때문에
And from the
발생하는
storms,
산만한
high
세계의
waves as
파도.
tall as mountains. Following that, those fucking monsters that wash up on the deck. Damn, go off. Holy shit. Holy shit.
등을 맡긴 동료는
Look away for a moment and your mate, whom you've trusted with your life, is slain. Everyone and every goddamn thing goes mad and is transformed into something else entirely on that abominable lake.
당신 같은
It's something that a pathetic, lovey-dovey, tender foot like you.
100번 더 죽어도 모를 일일 테니까.
I heard that shakiness. I wanted to let her say that. Won't ever understand. Not after dying 100 deaths. Welcome in, Gore.
그만하라고 했지.
I told you to quit it. Damn. They're speaking so fucking good. Like their voice acting's really good. But like, I also gotta narrate it. Cause that gets me in the moment too when I get to say it. Before anyone could even step in, Heathcliff swung wildly at Ishmael.
너 따위가 뭘 안다고 함부로.
You don't know shit about me. A prick like you.
이보게
Fellows, he's like, the tussle was such a blitz, no one could even attempt to intervene. Yi-sang almost looked pitiful as he stood there bewildered. For a moment, it appeared as though Heathcliff had the upper hand as his fist struck Ishmael right in her jaw. We've been playing Limbus Company for about a month, Corp. Whoa. Just as Ishmael appeared to throw a punch, she kicked Heathcliff's leg, throwing him to the ground. Ishmael, wait! In the blink of an eye, Ishmael took up her mace. She raises it high, as though she could strike down at any moment. Her arm trembles with uncontrollable fury. Yeah, what'll you do? Bash my head in? Like I did you before?
죽여.
Fine, kill me. No matter what, I'll be right as rain in a minute.
살아날 테니까.
Damn, look at them.
나하고 다를 것
I was a
없이
fool to think you'd be any different from me.
다들 똑같네.
Everyone's the same after all. Oh, damn. Ah. I wasn't sure what caused her sudden change of heart, but it was a relief of sorts at least. She looked at Heathcliff with her eyes wide open and dropped the mace to the ground.
이런 불상사를
I
다시
wish that I would
보고
not
싶지
have to again
않았소만.
be witness to such belligerency among friends.
결국
Yet,
벗들과의
such quarrels
다툼을
among
피할
fellows is
수가
but an
없는 거니까.
intellectual perhaps.
쟤네 보니까
Yeah,
옛날
now that
생각나지
brings me
않아?
back. Watching them
저렇게
fight,
치고받고
we used to
싸울
tussle
때가
just like they do
있었는데.
now. I love that we don't see Ishmael's face. We see the mirror of her face. Yeah. Big sis. Shush. Shush.
단테, 첫
Dante,
임무로부터
I neglected to
큰
mention
분란이
this since
발생한 적은
we have not had a
없었기에
dispute like this since our
이야기하지는
first mission.
않았지만 수감자들의 업무
But you
불안은
could be held responsible in the
실패로
future for
간주돼
management failure,
추후
should a
비책
similar
사유를
workplace
물을 수
conflict
있습니다.
arise. Eternal King, thank you so much for the follow. What the hell was I supposed to do about this? Was what I wanted to say, but I managed to hold my metaphorical tongue.
이것이 어떻게 관리자님의
How does
책임이지?
the fault lie with the executive
저
manager,
머저리들이
Faust?
멋대로 싸웠을
It's
뿐이지
those two
않나?
fools who got into the senseless altercation.
그러한 일을 벌어지지 않게
Preventing
하는
senseless
것이
altercations between
관리라는
co-workers is a job of a manager.
이놈.
You.
그만해요,
Stop it.
여러분.
Everyone.
맞소.
Indeed,
이런
such
상황은
behavior ill-fits the
영웅적인
heroic
우리
nature of
림버스
Limbus Company.
컴퍼니와는
Sure.
어울리지 않소.
As sure thing, Don. Sure thing. I mean, it's a fair question though. Literally, how do you intervene without getting bludgeoned to death? I mean, like, I guess he could like grab Ishmael's hand, but like, he would have to have a solid ass comeback because it would be similar to like Yi Sang, how he caught everyone off guard. Like Dante stepping in aggressively would catch everyone off guard once. Okay, because like they know he's not a threat. It's like a one-time workaround. Unless, but you have to understand that Dante, as a whole, probably has more power over them than he thinks. They are all soul-bound to him, right? What happens if Dante threatens to kill himself? Like, what's he gonna do then? It's like, if you guys don't stop fighting right now, I'll do it. I'll kill myself, and then you'll be dead for real. I'm just saying. Catching someone off guard while they're holding a mace and delirious might not be the best of ideas. That is true. Sinclair's hesitance, Don Quixote's attempts to defuse, Faust's impassive voice, and Otis's rising voice in my defense. All of that combined was starting to get incredibly irritating. Stop. Oh, shit. Guys, enough. I had no other resources left at this moment. Ishmael, Heathcliff, what? The two of you, stop working together for a while. Distance yourselves. At least until I can think of a way to deal with you two.
나라고 쳐
It's not like I enjoy looking at her mug. Aw, they're flirting. Okay. Thus, the mood fell into a pit as depressing as this mud flat. Okay. We have an approximate quart now, so feel free to go collecting those scraps. I like that. We spent the next few days collecting scraps with the rest of the sinners. Damn. Out of nowhere, Dante has aura and acts like a parent. That was clean. I'm proud of him.
아직
That was good. I like how he said, at least until I can think of a way to deal with you fuckers, you know? Also, I just want to say, look at all this event currency. Holy moly. 510. Dude, we're grinding it up. We're so going to get this. It's going to be great. I'm going to grind the fuck out of this event. And then, wait, I can get him. Look, we can get you sang. My goat.
아,
Let's go!
잠시 쉬고
I'm waiting to get this one.
그리고 온 김에 이 실험 결과 정리.
What are we talking about season 1 IDs for? Oh, what character should you get for season 1?
전까지는
What did I get for season 1?
도망은 포기하시고.
What was my season 1 identity, chat? Rest a while here, dear fellow. Now that you're indeed here, will you assist me in organizing this experiment data? You got Ryoshu? Yeah, I like Ryoshu. Ryoshu's really fun. How do you go about team building? I tell them all there is $2 million hidden under a rock in a rock field, and they have to work together to find it. And it's secretly the real rock, the real $2 million were the friends they made along the way. And Claire's extremely strong too. Yeah. You have 30 seconds to eat this bowl of rocks. Exactly. I put like a giant bowl of chicken wings in front of them. You guys, it's like the challenges that they'll do at places. It's like, look, either you all push through this and eat this giant platter of chicken wings together, or all of you, I'm not reviving you next time. You fucking die. No, you're all paying for this out of your own pockets. It's like the restaurant challenges where it'll be like, you know, a $200 meat platter, but if you can eat it all in an hour, it's free. So they gotta be together. They gotta be like, go, go, and like Heathcliff's like munching wing after wing, and Marisol's just like, and then you got like fucking Gregor over there like, oh, I can't eat any more, and then Don Quixote's like, no, Gregor, you must keep going, for this is unbecoming of a hero such as yourself. You must eat more chicken wings. Rest a while here, dear fellow. Now that you're indeed here, will you assist me in organizing this experiment data? Ah, abscond from here you will not, for there's no escape until this work is complete. Look at him. He's so twinky. Anyway, wow, look at that. There we go. Now, like, I've got a good amount of shit out of this event. But yeah, my goal is to get these banners. What is it? At least as many of them as possible. Just because, again, it's my first event, even if I haven't gotten to partake in it. So it's special to me. It's a special event. I also want to get those ego shard boxes, actually, because I just looked. Those are 5 ego shard boxes. That's 50. 50 on both parts. Holy shit. Genius of these deals, literally the people who are doing things. People who do competitive eating. Yeah, that is true. Val Sinclair. Yeah, if we're looking at season 1 identities. What is it? I know Grippy Sinclair is a pretty good one. I've heard a lot about that. Fnatic apparently like does raise skills, fire and power, but that's effects count. Like that's pretty good. And then I don't know what his passes are, but like even like this is kind of cool. If you know how to work around negative stuff and have someone at a lower sanity, which is a little scarier, but you figure it out. And then what is it? This Hong Lu always just seemed fun because of this. Mutilate just looks so fucking funny, so I'd recommend that. Like on kill, you just go one more time too, which is kind of cool. Either that or I will just say if you're asking for a season 1 recommendation from me, this Ryoshu for show. I love this Ryoshu specifically because of her skill 3. Boost damage by 5% of target's missing HP, max 20. Final coin deals plus 10% damage. Final coin deals plus 5% damage. Final coin deals plus 5% damage. So you could like be sitting there with like a 50% damage buff on the final one, doing like I've seen this attack do like 400 damage on like base enemies, or like so it's pretty cool. Rabbit Heath. I remember the rabbits. Those ones just intrigued me the most because the rabbits were Lobotomy Corp. So whenever I looked at them, I was like, holy shit. Where's Rabbit Heath? Yeah, our corp. I remember because I played Limbus back in season 1, not knowing anything about Project Moon at the time. Anyway, let's continue going along. I'm really liking how this interval is playing out. It's actually really cool. Check out his art. His art? What do you mean his art? I looked at his art. What do you mean? Yes, his art. There's also this one. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's such a stud. It's kind of awesome, though. The other one. I looked at the other one. Right here. Right here. All right, let's keep it going. Now we can also do this. Edit team. Boom. There you go. And now I get that 40% boost to everything LCB related. What a man, true. But no, with that 40% buff, especially if I take LCB regular checkup as my 5th pack, like that's pretty good for mirror dungeon grinding now. I can get like a solid 140 per mirror dungeon, which still isn't the best, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Anyway, crab time. Straight crabbing it.
갑니다.
Those best competitive eaters are on par with an average grizzly bear. That's awesome.
40.
I could never do competitive eating. I think the craziest thing about competitive eaters is like they know their shit so well that if you like look at them, they're pretty fucking fit, man. Like they're like some of them are even skinny. Like I'd go so far as to say, like they're like little guys. It's kind of impressive how they do it. Not to say all of them, but like they keep good fitness or some shit. I don't know. Do that. So it's just metabolism. There's definitely some trick. I mean, probably just properly eating. Because like I doubt competitive eaters just eat ridiculously every day of their lives. You know, it's like a training thing. Yeah, exercise. Crabbing, exactly. They go crabbing. They do this actually. That's what I had to learn today. I need to build rapport with my students. I had this stupid training thing for the course assisting position I'm in at my school. And I have to build rapport with my classmates, guys. Which is great, because I'm a film student. And all film students know other film students. So, there's already a built-in rapport. Which is only kind of true. Because, at my school, right? Again, film students know other film students. But, that goes both ways, in good and bad ways. Because then if you're known to be a particularly obnoxious film student, everybody knows. So, you know, don't listen to what HR is telling you. There will be no team building exercises today. All team building exercises have been canceled in favor of gambling. That's actually a pretty good team building exercise. You see yesterday's Lethal Company stream? We built so much rapport.
40. 먹지.
Should I wait for the other ticket? I didn't wait for the other ticket. I just went straight for it. Boink. Nice. Look at him go. I don't think it's like anything crazy. I just use that to uptie Wild Hunt. So I'd wait till you get a 3-star you really like and just uptie him to level 4. Uptying to level 4, I'm realizing is really fucking annoying since you have to use ego shards for it, and I kind of hate it. It's kind of a pain in the ass, if I had to say. Boom, 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 boom. Like, it's not the end of the world. I manage, but it's still kind of stupid. Also, I like how these guys don't have sanity. They're just on the 50-50 chance, as the media likes to tell you. Ah, I love that shot. It's so cool. As a hobby eater, I could say competitive eaters are just built different. Yeah, like they're not there to savor the food. They're not in it for the love of the food. They're in it for the love of the craft. You know. Oh shit! Oh my god! Look at that! Oh my god! It's about to be a Limbus or a Limboat. Limbus Company. Let's go. The days were as suffocating for them as it was for me. I like how this is implying that it's like over like a week or two. Well, save for Otis, maybe. You there. Connecting those parts will cause an issue with the intake fan. What do we do then? That's like 3 separate wires. Amateurish. Allow me to demonstrate. This is nothing compared to what I had to do back in the day when I worked at the engineering corps. So Otis is just goated, I guess. Goatus. Otis, who appeared to be rather knowledgeable in engineering, continued to support Muller Boatworks bus modifications. Miss Faust, do you by any chance possess any documentation of items that the sinners may have been partial to, or preferences for in their personal information form? Is he trying to buy them gifts? He's such a little guy. I love him. He's such a little dude. He's so nice. Look at how innocent those eyes are. They sparkle. They sparkle with the whimsy and joy. We do not keep records of such details. He's saying, as I informed you repeatedly, it's best policy as a sinner to leave decision to the managers. Hey! There's nothing like a booze and getting right sloshed to mend a broken friendship. Slosh mail! What? Maybe you could try my secret weapon. Slosh mail. No way. You mean the King Trash Crab's brain wine that you've been talking about? Oh, color me interested, actually. No, I don't think I will. I shall inquire them myself. Thank you still. Doubt it'll work. Isang was trying to come up with various ways to bring Heathcliff and Ishmael's feud to a close. I'm so glad that he's like actually partaking in shit now. It makes me so happy. I'm so happy. The Odyssey did indeed have a purpose. True. Sync.
아니, 여기서는
Hey, she has the interval of 1 drip. That's awesome. No, silo would be preferable here. Wait, what's sync? Slice. What is it? It's like slice your... It's not neck clean. Slice in... Snap your neck completely. So what's this one? Like, slice or snap its lobe open. Slice its lobe open. Slice its lobe open. Slice its lobe open. Look at her salt, by the way. They have so much fun drawing these. I love them. Ah, yes. Perhaps doing so while they're still alive would be a way of pursuing a new direction in art in the vein of avant-garde spirit. Slosh Mail gang rise up. True. Guys, I think we should up tie 4 Slosh Mail. I'm going to come back next stream with Slosh Mail at level 4. See how you guys like it. I think you guys will be adequately hyped. My suggestion was not to inflict them further pain. Simply a more appropriate method of engaging in the culinary arts. I'm sorry, but when's dinner? You've been having the same conversation for the last 30 minutes. Rain, I'm dying here. I can hear the crash traps going at it in my belly. Big sis, please get a hold of yourself. It seemed that Ryoshi and Mare Salt were trying to come up with a way to make the trash crabs more palatable. Not that I had any taste buds or a mouth, but it was starting to resemble actual food, at least in its presentation. Kiddos, they're going that way. Look at Sinclair. A child. Wow. I am not. Now, young Sinclair. Yeah, whatever that says. El golpe de Grecia. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't speak Japanese. Gregor. I'll take it left flank. Gotcha. Silo, Slosh Mail. I love outwardly. I like that one. Most other sinners were busying themselves with hunting trash crabs and collecting scrap. They say that practice makes perfect. And everyone was, oh, I just got a fucking amazing idea. All right, hang on. You guys are gonna have a great Canto 5 experience. Trust me. And everyone was performing rather well-coordinated attacks, even without my input. Hey, so they're getting their practice in. Fuck you, Ishmael. As for Heathcliff. Whoa, Gregor. Are you showing off your rotisserie skills? Insipid. Your flames lack flair. Wait, he's just cremating it. It has been extracted. However, this can no longer serve its function as a proper source of nutrients. Give it hither. I have consumed naught but 3 legs so far. Look at the muncher. Holy shit. Don Quixote, the unexpected competitive eater. Heathcliff. Heathcliff. Oi. That's the guide and I had a chat. I'm okay now. Oh shit. Was it really just a chat? What? We didn't get to see Heathcliff pinned to the floor by Vergilius? No. Just drop it. I won't trouble you lot. No more. That's all. So spare me some nosh? Yeah, some nosh! I don't know if Vergilius really just had a talk with Heathcliff, but I'm glad that, unlike most other times, he was here to at least get Heathcliff to calm down. But Ishmael. A moment, Dante. Well, as one-sided as this chat's gonna be. Fuck you, man. As I'm sure you've already been told in brief, I conducted a little meeting with the 2 problem individuals. So you will see that the discipline has proven effective with Heathcliff. Ishmael's just gonna be pissed, isn't she? While Ishmael's case hasn't quite been resolved. Okay. Giving her props, giving Slosh Mail some props, alright? If she sloshed with the Vergilius, like, if she sloshed with the red gaze and straight sloshed out of it, all sloshed, like, I gotta give her some props for that, okay? To be more precise, there is no reason to resolve it. What are you talking about? You must be asking what I'm talking about. He just fucking knows. I think he's just lying, by the way. I think Vergilius is just lying and knows exactly what Dante's saying, but hey, to each their own. I hope you aren't expecting me to kindly explain everything. You'll realize it on your own soon enough. After all, this babysitting and fostering nonsense is not a part of my work. Manager Dante. He's pissed. He's pissed. I know you're putting in extra work, and I appreciate it. I'd like it if I didn't have to intervene anymore. Yeah, you're talking to the trash crabs at this point, man. You may consider the talk I voluntarily had with the two a small favor from me to your decent performance recently. Decent! Decent! Huge! I wish Vergilius should rate my performance. Now, I have remaining business with the fixers of Muller office. If she sloshed Vergilius, that's a phrase, yeah. Yep. Straight sloshing it. I'd slosh with Ishmael. Like that, Ishmael was left alone, with little progress to speak of. According to the people from the boatworks, she apparently snuck out alone late at night to make various preparations. Even when I visited her, when I found her hanging about and called over to her. She's fine. She's fine. A little post-traumatic slosh disorder, PTSD, like it happens. Happens to all of us. She didn't respond at all. She wasn't ignoring me. Rather, she seemed too deeply fixated on what she was doing. What should I do about her? No. What was I supposed to do then? Well, a clear answer still eluded me. Mistopheles Missamir was entering its final stages. Hell yeah. I love the ship of Mistopheles. What's the Mistopheles ship name? The last guy. Oh, there's not a dungeon here? Oh. I thought there would be. Oh shit. Alright, let's go. But 7 participant limit. That's kind of crazy. Post-traumatic slosh disorder. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Alright, well then let's put on you, and I guess you. I don't fucking know. I don't know who else to do. Okay. Well, let's do this. Actually, I have to piss. Let me piss, and then we'll continue this. Give me 2 seconds. And then we're gonna straight slosh it. Okay, but hear me out. What if we just sloshed all over the place, man? What if we sloshed all over the place? You know, what if we just like, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that kind of crazy? Isn't that kind of crazy? I think that's kind of crazy. You know, look at all that sloshing. It's heavy. It's churning. It's sloshing. Oh, not the name. You fucking dare. You guys are just gonna look at slosh mail like this. Think about what's. What's up, my sloshers? All right. You know, I think it like, man, I wish I still had some event thread left over. I'm really gonna have to start thread grinding. Think about all the slosh. Think about all the slosh I could uptie if I had more thread. Damn, man. Damn. I'm gonna have to do my thread excavation so that I can get more slosh on my slosh mail. Am I right or am I right? All right, let's do this shit. Anyway, this is a team I'm fine with. I don't really got anyone else who can do it. I have to grind the game now that I can play it. True.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
All the sinners, save for slash mail, gathered to behold the finished product. I don't like you very much, actually. Yeah, you guys can just leave. Feel free to. Oh, do I behold with mine eyes the transformed bus? You'll just be missing out on the slosh.
이것은
Would one call this a bus boat? A
배버스요.
boat bus? The Limboat. Limboat Company. Hang on. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, Cameron. I'm gonna stop fucking about with him. I think I will go with bus boat.
바퀴는 어디 갔죠?
Where do the wheels go?
이러면
We'll need them again once we're done with U-Corp's district. A needless concern, of course. It's been modified to be amphibious, with both a boat form and a bus form. That's crazy.
그런 신기한
What is
노즐
this? Some
버스
kind of
같은
magic bus? No,
진짜
no, you
일어난다고?
idiot. It's a Limbus.
메피스토펠레스는
The myriad of
원래부터
possibilities
여러
Mephistopheles
가능성이
holds means it's always been
각종
capable of
기능을
various
지닌
functions.
버스였어요.
Hasn't Faust expounded upon this detail
Faust가
once?
자자, 그쯤
Now, that's I'm sure you have. I'm sure no one
걸어보죠.
listened. Now, that's enough of that. Let's start it up. Nope. As Mika fiddled with the controls, the bus, I mean the boat, I mean the bus boat, shuddered awake. Huh? And sputtered off with the odd screeching noise we'd heard earlier. Ugh. I think we're missing something. Maybe it's the form transmogrifier that's messing up. Yeah, I thought my eardrums were gonna burst. What could possibly be causing that noise? Oh, come on, Maeve.
아무래도 저번에 적당히 때운 그게.
Mika, I think it's that one part where we had to make do with what we had. What was that you just say? Or what was that? Did you just say make do?
어쩔 수 없었다고요.
We didn't have a choice.
부품이
There weren't enough
모자랐단
parts in
말이에요.
stock.
원래는 대체가 안
There's
되는
this one
부품이
thing that was
있는데
supposed to be irreplaceable, but the problem is,
이거
this wasn't the sound of its engine,
아니라고 했었지.
was it?
이전에 마주했던
It's the
거대
gigantic
불연변이
mutant we
기체는
encountered before. It's headed this way. I always saw that in the background. I
전과
thought that was
같은
maybe it.
소리에 이끌렸나 보.
It's likely drawn here by the same clamor as before.
마침 잘 됐네.
That's good news.
저 커다란 놈.
That big boy has the exact part we're missing on its back, don't it?
그렇긴
It does,
한데요.
yes.
누님
Sure.
아니죠?
Big sis, are you really?
그 부품이 비싸고
I am
만들기
really.
힘들어서
It's that one
많이들
expensive
필요로
and tricky to
한다는
manufacture
그거.
part, isn't it?
맞잖아.
근처에 있던 다른
Don't you
보트
remember the way it killed the
센터
employees of
직원분들도
other boat
많이들
workshops?
돌아가셨다는 걸 기억하고
그거야.
Well, that's because it crashed into us. Not because we were hunting the bastard for parts.
지금은
But now,
그게 우리를
I have these
도와주고
lads and
이렇게나
lassies to help
많이
us.
맞다.
Besides, it
우리한테
killed the people that helped us start Molar Boat Works from our bum days, didn't it? Looks like this is just the time to give it a right smashing down on its noggin. A right slashing.
킹크랩게 뇌수
And maybe some more wine out of its brain juice, too.
누님?
Big sis?
우리도 나눠줄
Can we
거지?
get some, too?
우리요?
What do you mean, we?
이번 킹크랩게는
This king trash crab is supposed to be a few years old.
하니까요.
So it has this,
같은
or so it has to be the same one from earlier.
아무튼
Anyway,
그놈만 잡아주기만
all we need to do is catch and kill that
해결된다는
prick, innit?
바로
In it?
그렇지.
거.
Right on.
그렇다는데,
You heard her,
시간이-
Clockface. Heathcliff turned to me, visibly eager to go up and crush some
아니요.
cells.
차라리 잘
Let's
됐지
not.
않나요?
Isn't this better for us?
나
Ishmael?
참, 이스.
Gee,
어디 있다가 온
Ishi,
거야?
where have you been all this time?
당연히 대호수에서
I
버틸
was
수
making
있는
preparations
준비들을
for our
하고
survival on the
있었죠.
Great Lake, obviously.
고래에 대한 가이드라도 빼고
The least I can do is make an
만들어둬야
exhaustive guide on
최소한의
whales you can
공부라도
study
하지
up on,
않겠나요?
right? No one's reading that shit. No one's reading that shit, Ishmael. I'm so sorry to tell you. I'm very sorry to tell you.
나 그런 거 안 읽는 거 알면서
You know,
또
I don't
그런다.
read this kind of stuff. Yeah.
그럼 읽을 수밖에
And I'll
없도록
keep
귀에
reminding
못이
you until you have
박히게
no
해드리죠.
choice but to read it.
관리자님, 보셨죠?
See, manager, we still need
저희에게는
more time.
아직도 시간이
There's so
필요해요.
much more to prepare.
저 킹크립게는 쫓아낼
That
수
king
있는
trash
거잖아요.
crab can't be repelled,
그럼
can't it?
그렇게 해두고
Now let's
버스
do that and
기준은
finish
좀더
modifying the
뒤로
bus
밀어줘.
later.
그렇게
With
시간을
more time on
벌면
our hands. Ishmael, I'm not sure. My lack of memory doesn't help, of course, but I don't get what you're so scared of, or what we're supposed to be preparing for. As much as I want to respect your opinions and reflect them, I don't think this is for the best of us, so there is no
무슨 모두예요.
all of us. Huh?
솔직해지죠, 저희.
Let's be honest here.
지금 여기에
Is any one of us
정말로
devoting
모두를
themselves for the
위해서
sake of
희생하는
this,
사람들이 있나요?
all of us?
다들 자신만의
We all
목표를
signed a
이루기
contract
위해
with Limbus Company
림버스
for our own
컴퍼니와
goals.
계약했죠.
I did,
저도
Isang did as we saw
이동건
last time,
우상씨도
and all the
그리고
other sinners did.
나 결국 자신이 이루고 싶은
Aren't we
걸
only
이루기
in this
위한 거
together to
아닌가요?
achieve our personal aims?
그리고 당신도
And you too.
기억을 되찾기
You're
위해서
forcing yourself to look for
생전
those
알지도
golden
못했던
bows.
황금
Things you
가지라는
probably
걸
never
억지로
heard of
찾아다니고
once in
있는
your life,
거잖아요.
just so you can get your memories back.
누구보다 개인적인
You have a
동기로
more selfish
움직이면서
motive than anyone
왜
else here.
모두를 위하는 척이신
So why do
거죠?
you pretend like you're doing anything for all of us? How dare you raise your voice against... Enough. Ooh. Ooh, you're about to get sloshed. Vergilius, who seemed to have been discreetly listening in on our conversation, joined as though he'd been a part of it from the start. Thanks, Vergilius. Ishmael. I believe I made myself clear during our meeting. The contract comes first. Oh shit. Slosh scene incoming.
걔야?
The contract, huh?
그래요?
Sure.
여기는
This is the
우선이다.
company I'm working for.
그렇겠죠.
Of course it does. Ishmael glared at me with a face unlike anything she'd shown before. I sensed clear hostility in her
그래요.
eyes.
그 잘난 계약은
Fine.
지키죠.
I'll abide by the oh so honorable contract.
당신이 시키신
Manager,
대로 따르기
give me your orders and I'll follow them.
그러니까
So,
앞으로 제게
if there's
바라는 게
anything you want
있다면
from me from now on,
확실하게
state it
말해주세요.
clearly.
앞으로 제가
I
주제
won't get out of
넘게
line by
나서서
providing
무언가를
unsolicited
듣거나
help
설명하는 일은
or
없을
explanations
테니까.
anymore. Damn.
뭐예요?
What are we
저
waiting for?
집채만하게 큰 놈.
Weren't you going to
죽이러
order us to go
가자는
kill that
명령
giant
아니에요?
crustacean?
명령해
I'll
주시는
gladly
대로
obey
계약에
as it is
기꺼이
stipulated in the
따르죠.
contract,
관리자 단테는
Manager Dante. After Ishmael finished speaking, she blankly stared at me as if awaiting my order. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're literally sloshing it. To which I can only reply with, let's go. As soon as I finished, Ishmael turned around and left the shop as if on cue. All I could do was lead the other sinners and follow her. Oh. Just then, I heard vicious sounds of crashing waves and roars of an all-crushing storm. Visions of destruction passed before me. Limbs and bits of flesh tear. What the fuck? In the shredding storm that brings crashing waves, Ishmael clings to the ship for dear life. Holy shit. And a behemoth of an eye, its overwhelming and all-consuming sides looming over the ship, watches her in silence. Perhaps this could be a clue to Ishmael's perplexing behavior. Oh my god! That... Sure, man. Sure, man. Whatever you say, that's one hell of a dick, if I do say so myself. Alright. Let's see. What are we doing here? Boom. Boom. Oh, big ball. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Favored. Okay, I actually have to target now, which is kind of crazy. Dominating. Dominating. Is there anything that I notice I'm dominating on? Not really, but there's an unopposed on the big guy. Cannoneer crab, look at him go. All right, let's do this. We gotta kill the whale. Yeah, you know, just the whole ass whale. Surely. Surely. Okay. That's some cool ass foreshadowing to what we're gonna be doing with Ishmael though. Damn, I'm kind of... I feel like I should be scared for this though. Seven people for the fucking crabs? Like, that's a lot. It's a lot. Uh-oh. Ishmael, I know you're crashing out right now, but come on. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ, Ishmael. Okay. One. Boom. Boom. Nice. Nice. Come on. Come on. You got this. Thank God. Holy shit. Boom. 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 Holy shit. Straight crabbing it with the music right now. Okay. You go so far as to say straight sloshing it. All right. As for all this, what's this? You're attacking the other one? Why? What? Are you trying to steal its trash? Is this trash on trash warfare that I'm seeing right now? All right. I'll just let that guy fucking. Less than 70% HP targets other allies with the least current HP. Attacking an ally heals HP. Defeating an ally heals HP by double the damage dealt. Creature. Fucking creature. Okay. Weird. All right. Guess I'll allow it. As for you, go there. For you, go there. You, I want... I don't fucking know, just there. Also... Okay. Okay. Jeez. I don't like seafood, but if it jams out this hard, I'll eat it. Jesus. Crowds are opportunistic feeders. They're known to eat their own spawn upon you. It's kind of awesome. Boom. 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 Nice. Boom. Love to see it. Hit that. Nice, nice. And then, yeah, you're fucked. I got insight 3. Boom. All right, so what's happening next year? Because look at this. This is a wave 1 out of 3. Yeah, ooh, we'll see. Ooh, this is like Canter 2 music. Dude, what the fuck is it with Limbus Company giving us the coolest starting music to fights and then giving us the most mid music ever made for the second half of the fight? Stop it. Stop it. Let me jam to the initial one. Okay, it's not mid. I like this track, but still. This is a Canto 2 track. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! Okay. Crabbing it. Crabbing it. Crabbing it. Cool. 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 Crabbing it. Okay. Crabbing it. Hang on, wait. I gotta make sure my phone's on my desk. If my wife calls me about Taco Bell, it's very important. Okay. Let's do this. As for you, do that. Do that. Fuck, wait. I'm not able to crab these guys. Why can't I crab these guys? Fuck, they're straight crabbing it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, wait. We need the faster guys to go for the back crabs. Okay? Crab shots. All right. And then boom, boom, boom. These guys are just really slow for some fucking reason. And then boom, then boom, and then boom. Okay. Sort of meant to represent whenever you have a massive advantage. But, like, if I want a massive advantage, I want to be, like, you know, ballin'. Like, this is awesome. Like, listen to this shit. Listen to him go on that. Boom. 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 Like, like we're straight jamming it. I'd go so far as to say we're straight sloshing it. And that's so cool. But then alas. Okay. Okay. Nice. Boom. Boom. Nice. Good job, Violent. Okay. Now we take this. All right, we're gonna get big crab. Big crab now. Whoa. Whoa. Hang on. These guys are trying to eat the other crabs. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Hey, fuck off. I have so many shitty skill 1s right now. Can I get something? Something good? Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm gonna ego on you, actually. Methinks. Yeah, methinks I am gonna ego on you. Holy shit. Alright. Damn, dude. Like, this goes so hard. What the fuck? Okay, boom. Boom, boom. Done. Dude, Sinclair, whatever the fuck you want to call him, he is such a good Pierce attacker. Just between the poise and everything else, his Pierce is absurdly high. I don't know why I said absurdly high. Like, what does that mean? He has more Pierce than anyone else? Well, I think every single attack he has is Pierce-based. So it's, like, kind of crazy. Also, boink, 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 boink. Nice. And that's just kind of cool. Also, I keep thinking that, like, these egos, like, their egos are good, but can be mid at times compared to, like, their normal attacks in certain situations, right? Because, like, Don only did, like, 40-something damage there, but, like, the high end of this one is, like, 96. And then I realized every single base ego is 1 coin, has a really high power, so it's good for clashes. But that's kind of its big thing, you know? So, honestly, oh my fucking god, look at him. At the end of the turn, if this unit is killed by 50% or more, the bodies are stored next turn. Oh my god, okay. Oh, wait, but you're going for that with a huge attack weight. What the fuck? Okay. But what was I just talking about? Oh, the egos, right. It seems like, I keep thinking like, oh, these aren't the best. Then I remember that they're all Zayn egos. Like, and compared to some of the other Zayn egos I've seen, these egos are pretty fucking good. They're pretty fucking solid. Can't really complain about a lot of them. As for you, you're a 4 with a 10 on you. So I think I'm going to have to go for you. right, Sinclair, you fucking got this shit. As for the rest of this, oh my god, yeah, look at him. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that count. Holy shit. Okay, as for the rest of this, that's getting clashed, it's getting clashed, it's getting clashed, it's not getting clashed. There's an unopposed there, take it. I should be fine on everything else. Okay, question, right? Question. When you guys in Limbus are doing fights, right? Do you prioritize what's going to do more damage, or what's probably going to win you the clash, and then worry about damage on like the other symbols? Like, I don't know. Like I feel like clash is just reign supreme. Like, yeah, I could be thinking like, oh, I could like try to stack up a bunch of bleed with my various bleed guys on this guy. But like, I'm more concerned about winning the fucking clashes. Clash is better, yeah. Like, I don't know whether I can capitalize on damage later. Like, I could also sit there and like min-max and be like, all right, you should go there. You're gonna do about this much damage. Like, I don't try to clash around to whoever's gonna do the maximum damage after winning the clash either. As long as I win the clash and get some damage in, I'm pretty content most of the time, you know? Oh, look at that. Oh, the shell. We can break the shell. And then there's the head. Okay. So, also restores the body. That's kind of scary, actually, because he doesn't have a body. Does he? I guess that'll be the shell. Yeah, I guess that's the shell or the body. Okay. As for the rest of this, do that. Do that. Holy heat flip, by the way. Look at that coffin. Like, you know, I could be like, oh, well, this is Pierce against the guy who's probably weak to Pierce, so I can have Sinclair do that. Actually, it might not be weak to Pierce, because I just had Sinclair attack him. I'm like, I could do that. And then, I don't know, like, oh, sinking, and I'm like, oh, I look between these two. I'm like, well, that one's going to do not a lot of damage. That one's not going to do a lot of damage. And then I can look at, like, bleed, apply damage up. What the fuck? Like, I don't know. Like, there's probably some fucking nuance I could go for. Ooh, fell bullet. What's fell bullet? I think it could be funny. Just for fun, you know? You have good DPS. You can allow some unopposed attacks through in order to keep the momentum going and burst enemies down. Of course, taking hits really bad. Yeah, I've noticed that taking hits in Limbus is really punishing. Except for some scenarios. Like, there's some times where, like, they'll be attacking with, like, a really rough skill. Because I've had a lot of situations where, like, I literally just don't have enough speed slots or, like, skill slots to deal with everything that's coming at me. So I kind of have to take it and just stand there and take it. Okay. Oh, I haven't actually seen this one. Leg it if you want. My scattering bolts will turn your brain into fireworks. Ooh. That's like evil Freishuts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa! That was kind of awesome, actually. What the fuck? Okay. Deb, go off, I guess. And then I just pressed the damage button. Wow. Actually, wait. This might be, like, poorly targeted. Might have targeted all of the shell. Oh, no, we're fine. So paying attention to damage modifier is important. And considering damage element resistances. Yeah, because, like, sometimes they're going to do, like, 6 damage to you. And you're like, all right, whatever, I'll take it. But status effects are also important. Because sometimes it'll be like, on hit, heal 10% of max HP against like a 2,000 HP boss. That is their Freishuts? Is it? Why is he red? Evil Freishuts. According to Virgilius, I saw their Freishuts on a PowerPoint today. My teacher was presenting stuff, and it was like old films and like old classical music stuff and like old, like whatever. And I saw their Freishuts on there, and like I got like flashbanged. Heard like the ringing in my ears. People at the boatworks have been saving up for a trip back to V Corp's back streets where their fixer office used to be. Oh, that's their flushets? What the fuck's a flushets? Hell if I know. Anyway, people at the boatworks have been saving up for their trip back to V Corp's back streets where their fixer office used to be. After experiencing a warp train malfunction, they apparently decided they'd rather take the car. Wait, who said that? Oh. Oh, okay. Was Olga in the warp train? They weren't, were they? Were they? They were? It's weird as fuck. I don't remember that. Consider telling them the truth I learned from a number of identities, but I figured ignorance is bliss and I kept my figurative mouth shut. They were in... I swear to God, molar offices before the warp train. Maybe I fear that the things I said could bring bad results again. Like how Ishmael has fallen out with me.
자, 걸려라.
Come on, get working.
오, 걸렸다.
Ooh, we've got him now. Weird. Okay, I think I'm just going crazy. Molar office is the first story of warp train. Oh, and what happens? Went to the library before all the weird stuff happens? Okay, okay. Oh, wait, do they... I don't fucking know. All right. We've got him now.
이걸로 완성이네요.
Phew. Looks like our job's done. I'm going to go, after stream today, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look over their story. Because clearly I'm not remembering. Looks like our job's done. And lucky you, the time's in. Should be able to set off now. I remember Tamari a lot more. Remember how Olga was one of your first golden key pages? I do. That's why I remember Olga so much.
자,
Whoa,
그럼
whoa, whoa, whoa.
형태로 전-
Now then, switch to boat mode. Oh my god. The Limbus is distorting.
이렇게 변하는군.
Oh, it transforms thusly then.
이 차량을 설계한 분이
I've got to say,
존경스럽네요.
I've great
사실
admiration
저도
for whoever
듣기만
designed this
들었지
vehicle.
실제로
I heard
이렇게
stories of it,
작동하는 건
but
처음
to see it in
봐서.
motion firsthand.
아마 이 차량의
If you
핵심만
tried, it can most
건재하다면
certainly change into
다른
other
형태로도
forms as long as the
충분히
core is
바뀔 수
intact.
있을걸요?
Oh, that's so gonna be something later.
어떻게 이런
How can
파워가
such a core be
존재할 수
real?
있는 거죠?
I'm just amazed, for lack of a better term.
대단하다는 말밖에는 나오지가
V-Corp.
않네요.
What is a V-Corp?
파우스트는
Indeed.
대단합니다.
Faust is amazing. Why did she say Paust? I hate how Faust's name is Paust, and she says it like Paust. Listen to this shit.
네. 파우스트는 대단해.
Paust.
파우스트는 대단해.
Paust. It's so weird.
자, 그럼
All right,
다들
now,
탑승하세요.
get in your vehicle.
물가에 가서
You can
배로
switch
다시
the mode
전환하면
again
될 거예요.
once you're in the water. Aboard the new, now boat-shaped Mephistopheles, we forged ahead into the ever-rising waters. My relationship with Ishmael was still precarious, which is something I still wasn't sure what to do about. But since some of the sinners were also trying to be supportive towards Ishmael, I decided that it would be best if I tried to come up with a solution in the meantime. Maybe I'll find out more the further we go from the shores of the Great Lake.
잘 나아가네요.
It's sailing all right.
그럼 우리 이제
Does that
돈
mean we can
받아서
get paid and
외식하러
go
갈
out
수
for a
있는 거야?
meal now?
돈이라면 아까 받았어요.
We actually got our money a minute
계약
ago.
이행 완료하자마자
As soon as we fulfilled the end of our
지배지
contract,
회수보낸
a
배송
delivery
전문
fixer from the
해결사가 바로 잔금을
Devyat
치러주시던데요.
Devyat Association came by and paid us the remainder. Devyat?
오,
Ooh,
생각보다 어마어마한
our contractor turned out to be a
회사였는데?
pretty big deal, huh? What was the Devyat? We've heard of that one. We've heard that one. Hot damn, now that's a catch. How about we take a break from trash crabs and splurge for some pork belly barbecue? Aren't they trying to save up?
좋죠, 누님.
Sounds good, big sis.
그런데 미카,
By the way, Mika. Sorry, hang on, adjust him. Devyat. Have we seen that one? I don't know.
네?
이번
Yes.
개조 목록에
When did we add a submersible
잠수 기능도
mode to the
있었어?
modifications? Wait, did we?
그럴 리가요?
Didn't?
저거
The
기우는
ship
것 같은데.
looks like it's listing.
야, 빨리
Oi! Get out of the water! Quick! Buckets! Where are the buckets? I found a hole. This must be
출발할게요.
TD. We're off. Glub glub. I'll get the lifeboat. Guess we should have also prepared to pony up penalty fees. We're so screwed. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome. Well, they are only grade 5 fixers. Finn! Well, yes, fish do tend to have them. With our frantic attempts to drain the bus and Charon's skillful rowing, we managed to get back to the boat works and have the bus repaired. That's funny, Charon, boat. With that, our voyage on the Great Lake began somehow in earnest. Okay. I don't know if I do Canto 5 today. We're 2.5 hours into stream almost. So it's weird to end early. But, yeah, calm down, man. Calm down, man. The evil defining. Whoa, look at fucking you, Corp, baby. Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck is this shit? Only 36 in this canto. It seems they truly did learn. We got the hull, we got the hull, we got the ship. Now the canto begins for real, I guess. Are there any minis? Do we have any minis? We do have minis. The first Walpurgis night. And rooms past the back door, eh? Let's look at our minis before we decide what we're doing next. Because I really don't know if I want to start Canto 5 today. I hereby confirm today's closure of business for the sinners. Whether we're riding the bus through a forest or navigating the bus boat over a vast lake, our daily routine changes very little.
감사합니다.
Thank you kindly.
지금부터
Starting
행동
now,
가능성을
you'll all be
가진
given a maximum of
최대의
12 hours to
2시간의
partake in
수면 및
sleep
휴식을
and rest.
시작합니다.
The duration is subject to change.
좋은 밤
Have a
되시길.
good night. The usual hubbub, followed by the usual leisurely idleness. I guess I'm not the only one starting to enjoy these normal routine days. It wasn't by our choice though. By now I thought we'd be sailing vigorously across the waters towards the Lobotomy Corp branch, located somewhere within U Corp, just underwater L Corp branch. But here we are, unable to leave the coastal side of the Great Lakes, dawdling and twiddling our thumbs. Well, it's not like there's been an accident. While Faust didn't elaborate, she explained that we had to wait for now. If we were to hazard a guess, we were waiting here to complete some kind of an entry procedure like we did at K Corp. Either that or we're waiting for someone, probably the before team, to get in touch with us. Which brings us here, surrounded by nothing. I like how he kind of has that routine now. Which brings us here, surrounded by nothing but endless waters. The sinners chattered about inane subjects before complaining about this immense boredom. But deep down, we were all exhausted from the unending onslaught of physically and emotionally drainings happening. Deep down, we all knew these leisurely days would not last. So we each elected to enjoy this brief maritime respite in our own ways. Oh no. No, Yi sang. Oh, it's so pretty out here.
자네
If thou
정말
needest mine
괜찮은 것이오?
assistance, as I have repeatedly made myself clear,
나는
I am quite alright. No, Yi sang.
속에 있는 것을
Thy
자꾸만
countenance,
호수에게
returning the
되돌려주는데
contents within thy
그걸
stomach to the
어떻게
lake with such
찾단
vigor,
말이오?
saith otherwise. Except for Yi sang, who had a surprisingly low tolerance for seasickness. This voyage was proving to be rather uneventful. Yi sang, the day's over. You can go back to your room now. Oh. Shall I finally be freed from this suffering? Seriously, I told you that you could rest in your room if you wanted.
벗들 또한
Our fellows must also have their share of suffering. I cannot, in good faith, seek comfort only for myself. I love him. You're the one with the biggest share of suffering right now. While I wish that he'd be more reasonable with himself, I could see where he was coming from. I felt better of it than to try and convince him otherwise. I chose to help Yi sang in his room.
고맙소,
Or to his room.
단테.
Thank you, Dante.
그럼
Then,
조금 있다.
until later. I waved at him and watched as he stumbled into his room and closed the door behind him.
관리자나리. 그럼
Then I shall seek
본인도
myself
먼저
respite as
휴식을
well,
취하겠네.
Manager Esquire. Yes, rest well. Don Quixote walked into the same door that Yi sang had walked into. I could get a blurry glimpse into her room over her shoulder. I wonder if like the place where their egos are is the same place that these rooms are. Couldn't get a look at it. It certainly was not the same room Yi sang had walked into. I see these doors every day, but I still don't get it. I should probably be used to this by now, but it's still pretty fascinating how the rooms change based on who opened the doors. I turned, leaving their door behind, ready to return to my room. Ooh. There's a door immediately to the right side of that demarcation of the corridor we're not allowed to cross. Within that door is a space somewhat different from the sinner's rooms. Then there were the wooden door to my room and the metal door leading to the mirror dungeons. Ooh. The doors leading to the Luxcavation dungeons and the recently opened door to the Refraction Railway also came to view. That's really cool. How all of those are like, which implies that as they're traveling, part of their daily activities involve the mirror dungeons and stuff too. No new doors. Yet. For no reason in particular, I creak these doors open and take a quick peek inside to see if anything changed. Well, I never actually managed to catch any changes myself, but who knows. Maybe I'll notice something worth keeping to myself. Which I should probably report to Faust. Cha-ching! Something must have caught wind of my rather mischievous thought. An ear-splitting siren blares all the way from here to the other end of the bus. Blimey, what the hell is... Oh boy, this again! M.E. Kill the volume. Oh. I spun around to face the other side of the corridor. The sinners, alarmed by the noise, were the ones peeking out of their rooms. They were used to the siren by now, but that didn't change the unpleasant fact that their sweet private hours were disturbed. Well met, Dante. Let us observe this disturbance together. Okay. I accompanied Faust to the helm. Ooh. She fiddled with a few buttons and shut off the alarm. Incomprehensible, complicated-looking letters began to fill the round screen. Is that A new room?
아무리 파우스트더라도
Even Faust needs a moment to
해독할 수
decipher.
있는 시간
Oh,
정도는
wow.
다소
Okay.
필요한다는.
Right. The siren always comes without warning. And with it appeared the mirror dungeons, the excavation dungeons, and the refraction railways. I don't know if it's relevant, but I didn't see anything that would indicate activity when I checked the railway door earlier.
그쪽은 아닐 확률이
It's
제일
unlikely
높죠.
that anything new would appear from that entrance.
아직 2호선으로
I
가는
find
문의
it difficult to
불도 꺼지지
believe that the
않았는데
next line would arrive so soon
그렇게
when the
빠른 시기에
glue
올
of the
거라고는
door leading to line 2 is
생각하기
yet to go
어렵네요.
out. I guess you're right. I haven't seen any of the refraction railways. The first railway really took me by surprise when it appeared. A new door had appeared before us, its edges shimmering with a blue glow. And when we entered it, a mysterious vehicle was just sitting there, waiting for us. It appeared somewhat, or it appearance somewhat resembled that of Mephistopheles, but it was also patently clear that I'd never seen anything like it before. An odd feeling.
철도를 처음 마주했을 때의
I see that
기억이
your first encounter with the train has left a strong impression, Dante.
하긴
Well, I recall that you had a rather
확인하려고
violent reaction when I
진입했을 때
entered the train to observe its
경례-
interiors. Come on, I wasn't the only one that freaked out. Everyone did. What did that thing left the station before the rest of us got on? Was what I wanted to say if Faust hadn't already turned away from the screen, to which her eyes had been metaphorically glued to for a while, and walked away. This
네.
wasn't it then.
이번
No.
변동성은
This particular
저희가 사용할 법한 게
volatility
아니네요.
is not something we can utilize. Right. I thought it was an awkward time for a new door to appear. Too soon.
던전과 철도가
The
처음
dungeons and
나타난
railways
시기도
appeared at awkward
묘한
times as well,
시점이었습니다.
Dante.
단테.
I recommend that you
언제
refrain from
새로운
settling
뉴스가
into a
관찰될지
premature
모르니
conclusion. A new
섣부른
variable may
고정관념은
present
피하는
itself at
걸
any moment.
추천.
You know, when the
그리고
game devs update. Moreover,
메피스토펠레스의 엔진이
if this
변동성을
volatility
감지해서
has triggered
울리는
an alarm
알람은
in Mephistopheles'
복도
engine,
어딘가에 새롭게
then it
드나든
naturally
우리
follows that a
생각과는
new door has
의미이기도
appeared at
합니다.
an indeterminate location down the corridor.
들어섰다가는
This may
정말
reveal a
되돌릴
space
수
from which
없는
one can
공간이
never
열릴 수도
return.
있으니
It's best that we keep
확실하게
track of these
파악해둬야겠죠.
incidents. So I guess those doors are like more mirror dungeon-esque or whatever doors that just lead to unknown places, and those ones just might not be of use to us at Limbus. If I had to guess. Even Heathcliff won't do anything like that again. Probably.
섣부른 고정관념은
As for my last advice to you, a premature conclusion is,
아무튼
regardless,
당장에는 큰 문제가 없으니
no serious
남은
issues have been
휴게 시간을
detected at this
즐기는
moment.
편이
It'll be most apt
합당하다는
that we
생각이
enjoy our
드네요.
remaining rest period.
먼저 돌아가겠습니다.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
편하게
rest well,
쉬세요.
Dante.
단테.
I hope we keep seeing these between cantos. These are fun. With those as her parting words, Faust disappeared into her room in her usual manner. Left alone again on this bus boat. I'm so yawny today. I was at my training thing earlier that I mentioned, and I yawned like 8 times, but I had to be careful because like I couldn't yawn when she was looking at me because then I looked like an asshole. So I could go like, And I would scratch up my mustache. I'd be like, yeah, I felt so bad. Looked at the numerous letters displayed on the screen. Numbers, unintelligible letters, drawings and symbols depicting something. I had to shake my clock head after staring at that dizzying sight for a while. I wonder if this is how Yi Sang felt earlier. I'm starting to feel nauseous. I was barely able to hold back the vertigo from setting in. Time to saunter back to my room. Let's turn in early tonight. I hope we get to see Dante's room someday. I feel like that'll be awesome. Alright. Anyway, I don't think I don't know. Maybe I start Canto 5, maybe I don't. Also, it's such a cool little, like, I don't know. We're moving on from like we just had this for a while, and again I played Limbus before, so I like saw these two and like this. So like, you know, that's like the early stuff that I remembered. And then we got there and I was like, all right. And then we got the Hell Chicken and I was like, all right. But now we're like, this is like its whole like own arc here. I don't know. I love it. The first Walpurgis night. Let's check this one out. So I don't really know much about the Walpurgis stuff. I don't really know how they work, but we'll see, I guess. Another day, another prolonged and dreary period of waiting, and some more waiting for something to happen. Of course, our bus boat was still floating on the coastal Great Lake. Isn't Walpurgis typically related to Runa, though? So we'll see. Voices of discontent among the sinners started small, but they've been growing increasingly incessant as of late. God, holy crap! All of a sudden, ear-splitting siren echoes across the cabins. Is that alarm again? Warning us of a volatility in Mephistopheles. It was much louder and much more painful than the ones we've heard before. Walpurgis Night is just a limited banner with some challenge content and references to game stuff. I see. And this time, it wasn't the only thing that assaulted our senses. There's a door to the library here, actually. We need to go through it. Huh? You never had flashing lights like this before, right?
또
What is
뭐야?
it this time? The hell did you feed this bloody rickety bus? Ooh, this must be a signal that the long-awaited adventure is finally nigh. Is this what we've been waiting for this whole time? No. Vergilius is so mad. Vergilius frowned as though he sensed something was off. He turned to Faust. It was one of those rare occasions where I could sense the slightest hint of confusion from him. Wee woo, wee woo. Mephi's blaring and crying. Mephi's sick? What is this, Miss Faust? I wasn't informed about a siren like this before. He's so mad. Oh my god. First, a correction of falsehoods is in order. Mephistopheles is not bloody rickety, and eating is not a part of its behaviors. It does make infrequent use of Enkefel and supply gear installed in the engine for fuel, but it has no negative consequence, even if it was whatever issue the header could be.
말이 그렇다고
That was just a
그게.
figure of speech!
그래서
So what is this now?
무슨 일인데 이게?
Sounds like the bus is about to explode. To label Mephistopheles as some bloody rickety bus completely disregards the amount of pain and effort Faust dedicated to designing and Heathcliff. If you don't take it back, I don't think she's ever gonna stop. Seriously? Yeah, Heath. Take it back. The bus might actually blow up before she explains anything.
아까 말한 것
I take back what I said earlier. Holy shit. I cannot comprehend what you are attempting to take back. Your rather abstract reference to this unknown concept that you were supposedly mentioning earlier is hardly clarifying. Anyway, allow me to list the specifications of screws used in Mephistopheles' construction that makes this creation so impressive. First, fine, I take back what I said about the bus. It's not bloody rickety, and it doesn't eat. I'm sorry, alright? Damn. The cabin briefly echoes with his cries. Then, a brief silence. Damn. She's so fucking smug about it. She's really saying apologize better? For real. I think I saw Faust flash the briefest grin of satisfaction. Good. Dude. Aw, she's so manipulative. I love her. Is the clown show over? This juvenile tedious exchange is testing my patience. Yeah, it's a bit different from the usual alarms. Don't think this one's for a new door. It's quite simple. The night is here. What? I know that one. I know that one. What do you mean? Talk or I'll snap your neck clean. Talk or I snap your. Walpurgis night is here. It seems. The night is not here. That is very apparent. At least in this coastal area. Holy shit, these guys take everything so literally. I could fucking order them to eat sand and they literally would. The name does not refer to the time of day in which the sun moves beyond their line of sight. And it appears to me by that by that designation, you're referring to a certain phenomenon. Yisang seem to be doing a little better now that the waves have died down somewhat. I am indeed. I'm certain that all of you are the most familiar with the fact that extracting identities and ego from mirror worlds is one of the many functions of Mephistopheles' engine. Does that mean, like, since we're extracting identities and ego from mirror worlds, these are just actually alternate versions of the sinners? Like, I guess I don't have a good enough grasp on identities and stuff. Kind of like how we saw with Yisang. But its reach is rather limited. Even as it has expanded over our journey, we've yet to reach mirror worlds that are too far from our own. Is this the Golden Bow's doing? I noticed that it was fishing up more and more new things the longer our journey went on. You can argue that friends are just Dante reacting to Dante and borrowed from Dante? True. Broadly speaking, yes. You could say that. With Dante and our collective experiences gradually expand our range of extraction. Does that mean there's like there's a world where Dante is one of the sinners? Normally, extractions require certain resources, but there were times when the identity cards appeared out of nowhere. Do you recall them, Dante? Yeah, when I had the new manager banner. Yeah, some of them just randomly popped out of the engine.
잠깐.
Wait, slow down.
인격패는 또 뭐야?
The hell's an identity card? Oh, you still didn't know. I'm jealous of you, Heathcliff. You have a talent for ignoring anything you don't care about. I love you, Honglu. I love him. Technically, Dante's Sinner 10. That is true. But like, what if a different one was the manager, you know?
대가리 깨지고 싶냐?
You looking to get your head smashed or what? Right. Knock it off, you guys. Guidebud's giving us the evil eye. They're, you know, the things manager bud pulls out of the engine from time to time. There's little rectangle objects with our alternate world or... Wait, was it mirror worlds? Anyway, it's those things with depictions of our other selves on them.
맞아요.
Yes! The things that look like mahjong tiles. Thank you, Honglu.
나는
Yes.
웨이퍼 과자
Like
같다고
Pretty Girls
생각했는데.
Mahjong Solitaire. Happens in game every 4 to 5 months, I believe. They usually have very quality content. Old stuff can be dispensed only during that window, and new stuff must be pulled for. I see.
인격이 담겨 있는 물건이
I believe their denomination comes
마치
from their
패와
appearances as
같으니
cards that contain identities.
어느샌가
Thus,
그걸
it naturally follows that they're named
인격패라고
identity cards.
부르게 되었던
Holy
것
shit, we're
같소.
explaining stuff to children.
그러니까
So we're using
우리가
those
그
rectangle
네모난
toys to transform into our
장난감
alternate
같은
selves.
걸로
Yes.
변신한다고?
Sure,
난
man.
그런 거 쓴 적 없는데.
I never used them before. That's because I'm the one using them.
관리자님의 단말기에는
On the
가지고
device
있는
issued to Dante
인격패와
are
에고를 직접 장착할 수 있는 홈들이 마련되어 있습니다.
indentations, Jesus, through which
저희가
identity cards and
각각
ego can be
전투에
inserted.
임할 때
They're reflective when we participate in
해당
battles.
내용이 반영되죠.
So literally, even our pre-battle screen is on Dante's fucking thing, which is crazy. That's nuts. We upgrade our sinners like we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Jesus, man. Identities are like possibilities of what could have been had sinners made different choices. And doesn't that... So I've heard that like the 2 different Runa endings are canon. And we've had this conversation on stream before. But so that just means that they exist in mirror worlds technically. If I recall correctly. These tablets are phones. It's amazing. So that's what we were fidgeting with before every fight. I can tell from his flabbergasted expression that none of it had ever occurred to Heathcliff. Yeah, so they're realizing that Dante doesn't just fucking stand there. On the other hand, Don Quixote wore a somewhat forlorn expression. Pretty sure Yuri has seen them. Yeah, because she can like travel between them or something. What is it, Don Quixote?
이런
Oh,
상황에서
Is this not about the time when Ishmael would intrude upon this conversation and denounce Heathcliff with biting words such as, "You still don't know? That's just like you." This emptiness weighs heavily upon mine heart.
아, 그렇네.
Oh, you're right.
그게
Something was
부족했네.
missing from this whole combo. I knew it. I like how Don just, it's like, has the fucking meta awareness for the conversations.
새끼들이.
You right, daft bastards. Enough. We're not getting the information we need, Miss Faust. Please explain the present situation. What are these green lights? They're the wall-purpose lights. Come on, man. Understood. If we take into account the case of identity cards Dante received without spending any lunacy, we can draw a conclusion that Mephistopheles' extraction has an element of unpredictability tied to its uncertainty.
뭐라는 거야?
The hell is she blathering about now?
그대가 설계한 것에
Yet this item of yours is of your design.
반대하는 것은
To say that it has an element of unpredictability would indicate that.
맞습니다.
Correct.
이
Enkephalin fuels the engine,
엔케팔린을
yes?
연료로
However,
나아가지만
extractions and reconstructions utilize
추출과
chaos.
재고축 기능에
Well,
있어서는
in easier terms, you could say that it uses the
쉽게
concept
말해
of possibilities
일종의
itself as fuel.
가능성을 어딘가에 있을
Our
여러 거울
extraction range
세계의
grows
줄기들
when we were
중에서
able to clearly
관측이
observe
확실해진
specific
것을 찾을
possibilities in the
때마다
infinitely branching mirror
추측의
worlds.
범위가 늘어나는데
During this period, however, the
지금은
borders between the mirror
그 가능성들의
realities are
완전히
entirely
허물어진
shattered.
것이죠. 현재를 기점으로
Using the present as
과거,
our anchoring point,
미래 3년의
it
오차안에
could be
있던
said that our
추출의
current
범위가
extraction range is
알프루기스의
approximately
밤이
3 years
찾아올
to the past or future.
10년
During Well-Purchased Night,
어쩌면
however,
그 이상의
that range
범위로
goes to about 10
늘어나게
years
되는
or
겁니다.
even more. In that case,
과거 엄청난 이름을 날렸던 해결사 인격자.
why'd you slurp it like that? In that case, tell me this to say that the identities of prominent fixers from times past may grace with us?
이론상으로는요.
Theoretically speaking, yes.
하지만
But each
발프루기스의
Well-Purchased
밤은
Night has its own
그때만의
peculiarities.
독립성을 가지기
It will
때문에
not let us reach into any potential
모든
possibilities.
가능성을 무수하게
Do we know how
추출할
long
수는
ago
없을
Runa took
겁니다.
place? I have to wonder. Like at least like a few years, right? There you go, Rosie. And does that mean we may also be availed our alternate selves as the legendary fixer, the Arc Magnificence, the one and only Red Mist? No way! No way! Red Mist mentioned! Red Mist mentioned! No way! The Arc Magnificent. Holy shit. That is extremely unlikely. But I will not completely dismiss the possibility. Don Quixote will be in fucking shambles when Ryoshu gets the Red Mist identity. The bait is real. The extended range, I suppose, could be defined by worlds affected by entities that were indispensable to the formation of this current state of the world. An example of that would be the Lobotomy Corporation headquarters prior to the White Knights and Dark Days incident. So that's why it's a lot of like lobotomy ego. That makes sense. In some ways, the word sometimes found a roundabout way to the truth. Don Quixote. So that's so like we're getting a Red Mist ID eventually, right? Like that's so saying it. I didn't know who this Red Mist was, nor did I know what the White Knights and Dark Days was. But I could hazard a guess that they both must have been pretty significant, considering that Virgilius' face grew visibly tense as soon as they were mentioned. The sinners were unsettled too. I wonder what his relation to Gabura is. I guess he does have her color now. Correct, Red Mist. I'm not elaborating. We can conclude that the siren is no cause for any immediate concern then. Trap card, beach volleyball, minigame. No, it isn't. Consider it a festival that arrives once in a while for now. Festival. Festive times. Charon is festive too. I don't know if I got all that, but this isn't what we've been waiting for, is it? No. We will continue to wait. Damn, Virgilius, come down. Just... The sinner sighed and groaned with disappointment as the newfound anticipation fizzled. Well, something did happen, but it wasn't something that would get us moving. I could see what a disappointment this must be to them. So how do we stop that green light from flashing? It will turn itself off when Dante extracts something from the engine. Do not worry. Right, back to business. Oh, Dante, extract something and turn that alarm off. Oh, so that's why we keep getting like the... Okay, so that's why extracting something from the engine is literally just the sinners, and why like the gray ones exist. Because it's just... They extract one that's so similar to our existing one that it doesn't matter. Wad. We'll just be running more dungeons through the back doors, whatever new thing they pull anyway. Wad. What a disappointment. Still, this leisureliness is a very rare opportunity, isn't it? I really like how in canon as well, the waits between cantos are just this shit. Blessed be the patient ones, or so it is said. Every sinner says their piece before returning to their seats. Some of them walk out of the cabin to gaze at the lake. It's something they must... Oh shit, holy shit, I didn't mean to do that. It's something they must be growing a tad tired of doing at this point. Maybe they're just going out for a long sigh. And Otis walked up to me. Are you not worried, executive manager? No idea what that means. I just started playing late Bon Voyage. I see. About what that mad scientist said, for now, there has to be more to that statement. Should I investigate the matter further? You're talking about Faust? Otis was right. Well, Faust did tell us to consider that there's nothing more than a festival that arrives once in a while. She definitely knew more than she was letting on. But if Faust speaks of something in her characteristically cryptic manner, it means she'll never tell us what until she wants to. Well, it does bother me a little. But right now, we don't have a lot of options. Let's just put a pin in it for now. Otis nodded affirmatively, bowed, and returned to her seat. That was like the most normal conversation I've seen between the two. Well, let's get extracting like Faust said. Let's go gambling! Hell yeah! That's what I like to see. Every canto brings on more and more of the wild-reaching idea of who really is Dante. He's just alternate universe Faust. Easy. Okay. So, first things first. First things first. No, we don't have to pull a 3-star. Pull a 3-star. Guess we can gamble. We're only doing one. We only got enough for one pull. Go gamble whether I get a 3-star. I'm taking a little snack break. I'm really conflicted on whether or not I want to start Canto 5 right now. We are almost 3 hours in the stream. And I'd love to go for 8 hours again as much as the next guy. But I feel like it's a good stopping point, you know? We went through the minis, we went through the intervalos. Just a good short Limbus intermission stream. If I make every single Limbus stream 9 hours, then we're going to be done Limbus in like 2 days. 6 hour Limbus stream 1. What was last Limbus stream? Last Limbus stream was... Last Limbus stream was a nice 8 hours and 20 minutes. 8 hours and 20 minutes. converting your Ekron felony feed. Well, I wasn't sure if we were doing anything else. So what's going on? But yeah, I'm honestly chill ending early. Maybe we resume in not too long ago. I'd say, let me look at the schedule. So, yeah, 1 second. Okay. So if we go here, stream schedule. I mean, I have a decently busy week-ish, sort of. So, we'll do Limbus again Saturday. I don't know. What are that guy saying? I think that's just good. I think that's just plain and simple. We start Canto 5 Saturday, and then maybe we finish it Tuesday, or maybe, I don't know, because Canto 5 on the surface, right? On the surface appears shorter. 36, right? But to be fair, right? To be really fucking fair. If I go back here, we had this, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That alone is 10 non-story combats. It's not, it's long. It's just minus, or it's just the minus combat battles. Yeah. So like, I feel like this isn't a good metric, but then like 11, 12, 13, 14, or well, I guess those stories, 14, 15. It's very rare. Like if I go back to like Canto 3, that we got, like we had like 1, 2, but it's very rare that we had a battle that didn't have story with it. Like 3, 4, 5. We had 5 in all of Canto 3 where it was a non-story battle. So I'm sure that'll, that'll hash itself out. My wife's calling me. Hang on. My wife might be calling me about Taco Bell. Hello, wife. What's up? I do like Dairy Queens. Can you just get me like a Oreo Blizzard? It's fine. Nice. Okay. Thank you. I love you. See you in a bit. Bye. Okay, I'm not getting Taco Bell, but I'm getting a Dairy Queen Blizzard. So I guess I'm okay with that. I'll just make myself tacos tonight, because I didn't actually do that last night. Still too long to marathon unless you're comfortable with nearly 10 hours of streaming. So I think that's very fair, then. I think that's very fair. I think we could very easily do the first bit, maybe even the second bit on Saturday, end off with the finale, and then dip into debatably Intervallo, what is it? Intervallo 3 on Tuesday. I think that's good. Debatably, I don't know. Because Saturday I have all day to stream. What is it? Tuesday I'll have all day to stream. So yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. That also lets me breathe. Not going for 5 hours is kind of a nice break. So yeah, I think I'm just, oh wait, we need to do the fucking gamble. Right. All right, well, let's just go for it. Oh, nothing. Wow, that fucking sucks. Yikes. We used up all our luck last stream. Holy shit. All right, never mind. Yikes. Rip believers. Sorry. But yeah. So I'm gonna end off there then. What is it? I'll probably off stream, which is also good because it'll give me some time off stream. I'll do my my weekly bonus mirror dungeons. I'll grind out some event stuff. I'll get all that done. We'll get that all situated. Give one final stretch. But yeah, so with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in. Today for Limbus, by the way, today for Limbus was very big. There was a lot of people here, so I very much appreciate you. Yeah, Stretch at the end of stream. I respect it. Tragic streaming right now. It'd be funny if you raid her. I'm not entirely opposed to that. Let me see. What's Tragic up to? I didn't know that Chachi streamed, actually. Actually, I think I did know that. Terrariaing. Oh! She's doing a hardcore Terraria. Teen Zenith and Classic Hard Mode. I remember that one. Looks like they're chilling. To Limbus Saturday. Yeah, we can reach Chachi. I'm fine with that. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're right on Chachi. I won't be staying for long. I got stuff I gotta go do. But yeah, go get your channel points. Go support Chachi. Active chat member. Pretty chill person. I like him. So yeah. But with that being said, we will be back for this on Saturday then. Updates in the Discord as always. !Discord in the chat. And yeah, go say hi to Chachi. I will see you guys all tomorrow, hopefully, for Mindwave, which is like a WarioWare one. That one might also be a shorter stream, because I know the game's only in demo right now. But I might end up doing Risk of Rain 2 after Mindwave, because I didn't get to do that Monday or yesterday because we played Lethal Company. So we'll see. And for all my Limbusers, since I know there's some people who like Limbus more, I will see you all Saturday. But with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hope you have a great night. I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.